Metal is perfection.
Finally.
Hello, hello, welcome back, everyone. It's me, it's Elzon. I'm alive, I'm here, my butt's in my chair. But hi, also New Kid. Thank you for the gift sub to, You Relate, Babe? It took me a second. I was looking for a "your" in it, and it didn't quite work out. But hello and welcome back as well. Today, I am officially, good news for me, not necessarily related to the stream. I'm on vacation until the 25th of April, which is exciting. I don't have to do anything. Well, I have to do stuff, but I'm free from the chains of work for a whole work week, which is nice, plus the weekends. That's my perk up news of the day. Your late versus your late, two very different things indeed. Today I am I think I'm not late. Can I accuse everyone else of being late? That's what we're gonna roll with. Today the plan is we're still kind of very awkwardly treadling through the A to Z series. We're on the letter J today if we continue it, and I saw something that's bad for me personally, because the Justice Rider still exists and I want to run 5,000 copies of it, but I will resist the urge, and instead I will look at a card that I have not seen anyone run in particular. I'm thinking of just building some kind of maybe like Soraka Kench healing situation to go with this. I don't know how well it works. I don't know what you're supposed to build around this, but I thought this could be also interesting. Jenner Mushroom deck? Probably. I do have one already, so I think I might just play it a few times anyway, because I still have yet to get rid of this, and it's still one of my favorites. I also forgot, I just realized, completely forgot to clear my inventory, because I have once again received so many that it is full. But I'm gonna try and figure out how in the world I build. We don't need these anymore. I can always rebuild them later. How in the world we're going to build Jack the winner, and then take any viewer requests as per usual, and then also maybe do a lane draft and enact some more chaos, because that was fun the last time, and we did technically get to 5 wins, so that I think says good things about me and also the draft, and that's excellent. At least I didn't hit 0. I was expecting 0. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. But anyway, I'm gonna start flopping spells in the deck. So we're in Bilgewater, probably Targon, and we're gonna forgo the normal build of I might forgo the Kench and just run Soraka or something. Soraka Starspring Jack. I think Starspring probably runs faster than she does. Or Starspring runs faster than Jack the Winner does, but I'm curious. I could run Kench's though, to be fair. I just don't want to. I don't like Kench. So Star Shepherd is okay, I think. What else do we need? I am unaccustomed to running healing, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Lizard, I think, is okay. Oh, there's also a whole bunch of other things. Broadback Protector usually goes in for sure. I could run a stupid Targon's Peak situation. We own all of these. We're currently also just looking for star stuff at the moment. One Dreadway would be hilarious. Though I don't have Gangplank for sure. What's the synergy plan with Jack? Currently, well, it does 2 to an ally to deal 2 to the enemy nexus. And this is the card that I don't think I've ever cast in my entire life. Soraka heals back anything. And the Starspring, if it witnesses enough healing, is a win con in and of itself. So that's the broad plan. I could also, I mean, I'm gonna run probably the Guiding Touch and such for buffs, and the Nexus, or one or the other, both. So it deals deal 2 to an ally to deal the enemy Nexus. So I think if the unit that I'm also targeting dies, this doesn't resolve. There could be some weird, I want to say like Ezreal synergy, but I doubt it. So I think sticking with Targon is probably going to be beneficial because it has the most healing in general. But I'm trying to remember what the healing, what the healing core is for Targon. I could run Yumi. That would be weird, but also kind of funny. As a test to play and find out how it resolves. Oh, the sleep with the fishes, probably. And stuff them with the blood and set the sharks loose. Wonderful, Jack. Wonderful. Doing great things. Gift Giver's okay. Jailbreak, those are other things. We don't have any Nightfall to worry about. Ripper's Bay, definitely, absolutely. Give me the Lurk card. Lurk, A+. We can probably run Invoke. Do we need Plunder? Not so much. Boxtopus is okay. Deccan, no. Fortune Croaker for draw. Guiding Touch is already in there. Grumble Slug is nice, but I think unnecessary. We don't have enough 1-drops for the Taskmaster to justify, though I was thinking about doing something with that potentially. That gives us healing. We're at 26 of 40. Stuns. Lurk. Just zooming past the Snapjaws and such. Vigor, Brunch, Bubble Bear doesn't buff itself, though I should run that in a Nami deck at some point. I know that's not the key synergy, but I haven't done that, and it sounds hilarious. Lunari is probably fine. Gives us a little bit of Invoke, though we could also run Priestess for the same reason. Mentor of the Stones, I think I can skip. Slotbot, Sparklefly, Tidal Wave is not super useful. There's an Astral. Bastion? Astral is always kind of expensive, which I don't quite love. Blind and Mystic is usually quite useful. Chum the Waters. Oh, I could run Fizz or something. Actually, that reminds. Slutbots? Slutbots? Potentially. I am actually going to be drawing a little bit more with the Soraka in if she's active. Because it's a draw upon heal, yes? Right? Every time you heal a damaged ally, draw the first time. Yes, perfect. I don't want to run a Starlit Epiphany. That's not what we're doing here today. Toss, do, draw 2. Shards of the Mountain. There's the Ezreal win con that I completely failed to do. Veiled Temple. That draws us stuff. I'm going to run a Celestial Wonder just in case, because I'm afraid of it. Double up, Shelly, Raharak, Freed Colossus, Firebrand. We're not running enough Daybreak to warrant any of that stuff. Wave Rider is elusive. We could also try and get there with some elusive, I think. Avatar of the Tides would be funny, but not necessarily what I'm looking for. Lariat Rose, potentially. Sunburst, probably for removal. You get things out of the way. Eclipse Dragon's always good, but we can actually run Heavens Aligned, thinking of that, actually. Or just the regular Invoke in general. Destiny's Call would be hilarious. But not exactly, I think. Riptide Rex, Plunder Effects, and then we're at the end. So 4 cards, I think we can just put Invoke in. How's the unit distribution? 28 units and 6 spells, so I think putting an Invoke is fine. Also, we have access to Pale and such. Not the Diana, but the Pales at least. And then, Behold? Ooh, Star Shaping actually is better. At least for this. So let's put in Star Shaping. That gives what? Gem for heal, Star Shepherd has an effect. Boxtopus, Challenger plus heal. Croacher for draw, Touch for heal and draw, Goat for heal, buff, Starspring for heal, Silence, elusive heal, Invoke, Slotbot, Soraka for heal, silence, heal, stun in case there's our actual thing that we want to run. Light on the spells. A little light on the spells. Yeah, 10 to 28 units to 10 spells. Could maybe drop the priestesses, honestly. Especially if I have other sources of things. And then in place... let's see. I'm tempted to put the Heavens Aligned back in, honestly. Spell Thief is funny. I don't know if it would work. We could also just run regular Beholds or Star Chart. That might not be too bad. Can drop an Equinox or something like that. Super Crystal Chart. I'm okay with the Star Chart. I'm gonna roll with the Star Chart situation. Also, game, you're very quiet today. Let's see. A to Z. We're trying to run Shaq the Winner, in the hopes of also winning. Alright, let's try this. Soraka. There was a fucking Turbo Soraka Kench build that was running around. I saw someone playing it like a few months ago. I don't know if it's still a thing that's happening. I'd be willing to bet that it is, so I probably just replicated that poorly. But let's do purple. I'm feeling purple. I am purple. Well, the lighting is purple. I myself am red today. Red with rage and passion against the ropers. smite me, Poppy, with LeBlanc Soul. What's up? Hello! My face was replicated poorly. Someone's gotta make a complaint about that. Give whoever made this a bad Yelp review. That will crush them. Alright, have a Star Shepherd, I think.
It's a big responsibility to shepherd stars.
Ah! It's carbonated, god dang it! Also, Octa, what is love? You know, it's a pretty broad question. Is there a context or just in general? I would call love the you've stumped me for a hot minute. Also that's a pain in the butt. But let's see here.
We shall weave our own destiny.
Throw me a curveball. Emotional fulfillment and happiness in relation to another human being? That's like the most scientific, technical description I could potentially give you. But that's the first thing that I thought of. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You could also just sing the song as well. You could also do that. I have a silence on the Challenger. I could also just silence the lifesteal, but that's going away in a turn anyway, and I have heals regardless. So I kinda don't care. I kinda want the 5/1 out of the way. It does mean it can block, but otherwise it's gonna try and kill something. I think. Though it's not the worst if it kills the goat. We get another gem out of it. I might just let that pass. You're trying to pick out of 3? Oh, you have 3 descriptions of love. I like it. Let's lay it on us. Lay it on us. All right. I'm gonna assume that you aren't gonna hurt me. You know, the safest assumption in the card game.
Remember, you never saw me.
I did never see you. You don't exist, sir. I've drawn all my Sorakas. I only have 3 champions and I've drawn all of them. What is this nonsense? Yes, heal. Yes, do a heal. Oh shit, 15. The chemical brain reaction that drives people to breed. Okay, very base evolutionary perspective. You have 3 levels of love to hug, blowjob, and anal. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. Like there's stages to this whole process. A second hand emotion and war. I would say that war, I actually kind of like, well, okay, I personally don't view love through the lens of war, but I kind of like the war suggestion, because it's both conflict and love are very like intense emotions, and I think there's an argument to be made that the more intense something is, the more you can relate to other intense things. You're gonna oh shit, I'll take that pass, I think. Can I ask what decisions ride on your choices here, if any, about deciding what love is? Yes. Yes. Also, I have a Soraka. That trades, beautiful. There's a silence. That dies as well. I can't buff that to kill it now. Where does dry humping fit? Dry humping for me, at least, is between hug and blowjob, you know? That's another Crescent Guardian. You have a lot of those, sir. Sir, you have a lot of those. Sir, can you not? Sir, I would appreciate it if you just didn't. Let's heal that. Let's pop this down. I also have a burst speed guiding touch, which doesn't seem horrible. I could just hit that on my Nexus, burn a little less mana. There's a Boxtopus as well. That seems arguably not too bad. Just like prodding for a deep answer. Fair enough. You're hitting the streamers with the questions. You're figuring out who's prepared for the philosophical thoughts today, or whatever you are asking. I don't have any philosophical questions myself. The only thing that I thought about talking about a little bit was I started watching that, oh my god, they're taking a spell. How dare you! I have cards! Oh my god, was that? Okay, that wasn't made by it. All right, good. I also can't really... Oh, I can avoid that by casting that there. So we're fine. I was saying words. Oh, I started watching that, Japanese show, Old Enough, where small children go and do tasks. 10 out of 10, which I'd absolutely recommend. It's the cutest shit you've ever seen. That seems okay. Fuck your dragon. Fuck your dragon, Poppy. In the politest way possible for me to say that. Fuck your dragon. In the context of the three... Oh, in the context of the 3 love levels. Oh! Okay, well, all of these can go, I think. Take big dragon? Look at you trying to kill a dragon. I approve. Also, Star Spring is at 19. What a time to be alive. Yes. Bloody business is a thing that's happening. Oh, I see. I don't have that anymore. This could go down to a 3, so it's doing 12 exactly. So if I silence it, it should be fine. Oh, that's not it. 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 This is it. That's it for sure, I think, right? And then it goes down to 2, strays all of that. We're okay here on this attack. There we go. Can I just heal my Soraka? I can. This is all, don't get me wrong, this is all incredible, except for the fact that I didn't draw the card that I was trying to work with, which was Jack the Ripper. I don't even know what they were doing. I think there was a block in there. I expected that to be cast. Honestly, I thought it would be cast earlier, but I was distracted, and I just kind of forgot that they were running a big aggro champion. Look at my PvP bonus. So dry humping, just getting your rocks off, is a hug for you. Have to at least love you at least as a friend. Putting your genitals in my mouth. You feel like you put it in your butt well. I mean, I think that's a fair gradation of experience. There's a lot of trust involved with the butt. That's L Tank 48. Running Zillion Nasus. I once again drew the Soraka, which is excellent. Can I get a winner? Literally, I need the winner. I literally need him. That's the whole reason we're here. That's the whole reason I'm terrorizing people with Star Spring. Do you not understand, Deck? Do you not understand?
You're all so cute.
I am cute. You're cute. You, the viewer, not the Star Shepherd. You, the viewer, are cute. That's nice. That's a nice Zillion you got there. That's such a lovely Zillion that you have. Let's just drop a Soraka. There's a lounging lizard, but let's do it with the Soraka. Your text bubble is huge, lady.
See them when they're all grown up.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I saw a cab earlier today, and I don't know what was up with the cab, but you know how in like New York, and I assumed other places, like if the cab has a person in it or not, the thing at the fucking icon at the top of the cab will light up to tell you if it's available or not. I saw a cab today that, first of all, had its hazards lights on for no reason. It was driving normally, and not like pulling over to drop someone off. But it just said friendly at the top of it, and I don't know why. Why did it say friendly? What was that for? Why do I need to know the cab is friendly and not just vacant? Huh? That confused me today. Like, imagine if it just had hostile instead of friendly at the top. That's a Buru Sentinel. Okay, so the 3/3 dies, unfortunately. I can't heal anything here, so I think that just happens. The 3/3 hits my Nexus. So let's go with that. Yeah, we're gonna pass that. We're gonna take it to the face and cast another box to puss, I think. In the name of trying to kill Azillia. Though, if they have another one to recast in hand, that does mean I have to contend with extra time bombs. But considering I'm running Star Spring, I don't care. I'm okay with that happening. That becomes a 4/3. Get those buffs! Oh my god, everyone's letting me just attack with Soraka. Beautiful. There's a time bomb. You did have it, so you're trying to find stuff. That's fine. And that deals 1 to everything. That goes down to 2. This goes down to... This actually dies if I cast it here. I just want to pass here because I want my units to be able to heal sequentially when I want them to. Careful Preparations is going. So the cards are making so many new clicky noises. What a time. I could have also just cast Star Chart. I probably would have been good there because I have mana. There's the Celestial Wonder I slapped in there. New cards! Woo! Aha! Well, I see you have cast a Vengeance! More winning. We're trying. We're trying! Unfortunately, they had cards. How dare they once again have cards? Let's see. I'd have a Pale Cascade for draw. Just not quite enough.
Don't mind me, mate.
But they're at 12. So I might also just be able to push with underhanded elusive damage. Because they can't swing here. And if they do, I have a Pale in response. If they have something else. Actually, if I stun and swing... but they're just going to play another unit anyway. Alright. Poke that. There's a Mountain Goat. We can take that. We lose something there, but that's enough, almost enough damage. Down to 2. These guys actually currently don't survive the next 2 attacks. Maybe I should have tried the stun Star Chart Pale just to find something, or have cast the Goat. Though at 10, they probably have something else. They probably do. Though here's a fact: if I can draw goddamn Jack the Winner here, look at their Nexus HP. Well, I was gonna say look at their Nexus HP, only now it's 3, but otherwise it would have been kill. Broadbacked, save us. Please do something. That is a Withering Whale, and I'm not feeling it. These die now for sure, because they do take the 2 damage. That doesn't. That hangs around, can block Fearsome. I kind of want to keep this, I think. There's the Jack the Winner. Oh my god, I have the thing. Do I have anything to kill with the thing? Not particularly, but he's still gonna go. I will kill my own units if I have to. The heal 3 was annoying. But... okay, what do you have? Are you afraid of this? I don't think they're gonna be super afraid of it. Though they are at 6, and we are at 16, and they have yet to cast a Nasus. They might just be waiting for a fucking massive one, though. Where's the 10-10? Where's the 10-10 good doggo? Give me a good doggo, please. There's another Zillion. Okay. Alright, noted. Noted. If I hit the broad-backed... We can hit the broad-backed, I think. We also have a star chart, so heal 3, this goes down to 4. We hit it again the next turn. It dies then, but we have other targets for the Sleep with the Fishes. I believe we do. I just need bodies on the field. You can see this. You can see that I have this. Let's see if it works. You have a counter spell? Technically, they have Rite of Negation, but they can't have too many Rites of Negation, right? They have a Vengeance, so this is the scenario that I was worried about. It doesn't do the Nexus damage because there is no target, and now we're on a significantly worse clock because I'm running out of things.
Good luck for those who need it.
Okay, they have 1 mana remaining. Might as well cast this, I think.
Sapphire.
Another thinker. Does love equate possession? I don't think so. I think there is... Oh, also, they only have 1 card, actually. Ha! I've just been completely ignoring how many cards they have as well. I think if you truly love something, you are capable and willing to let it do what it wants, you know? Though it depends on how you interpret possession as well. And I say it in mostly meaning people. Like if you love a person, probably don't, how many counters do you have to this? Probably just let that person do what they want. I can buff and silence. Is there anything over there that's worth? I mean, maybe the Sentinel, but that's not a huge thing. A lot of those 1 costs trade. I can try and get in some like regular Nexus damage here, but that's boring. The problem is that I can, though. I can actually get them pretty low, which saying that out loud is probably better than what other harebrained scheme I could do otherwise. That just trades into a 1/1, doesn't it? That is okay, though, I think. We still have the Celestial Wonder in hand for the stun.
Find your own.
Just a moment.
Okay, you're trading the Zillion. Okay. There's 1 more Zillion somewhere. There's a 5/2 over there. And 2 cards in hand. Buff. If I buff that... Oh, there's a Ledros. Hi! Oh, we have an answer for that, actually. It might be the only answer left in my only unit left in hand, but we do have it. So that gets shut up. That's just a 9/6 that we need to block. We can poke that to hit the Nexus there. We can then heal something and also stun the 9/6 if we need to. That worked. Incredible. Healing what here? I mean, the Jack is gonna stay pretty safe, I think. But probably might as well cast. So there's a 5/2 potentially incoming. Soraka leveled. Only this time I have absolutely entirely failed to draw another one. The star shaping is nice, actually. Brings us up a little bit. And they're gonna leave if I stun this shit. They're just going to fucking leave the game. And I don't actually want them to, is the problem. I do that. I think we just heal and Celestial in the hopes of getting the Jack to continue living. This is our 3rd attempt to cast. We've gotten 1 in already. Also, Andre's Color, hello and welcome back. Thank you for the dex code. Let me take that in a minute. Is this a Rite of Negation? You have finally cast a Rite of Negation. Also, Sarits, hello. Hope it's going all right. Evening to you as well. We're doing the A to Z right now, also for everyone who just is stopping in. And I wanted to see, we're on the letter J, so I wanted to see if I could do something with Jack the Winner here. Currently, I've cast it once, to great effect. And by that, I mean I've successfully been able to do it once. We don't really need it. It's not vital. And I don't want to scare them. Here's the thing. I don't want to scare them because I want this to win us the game, but it's not working out so great. I'm gonna cast a Wonder because they don't have anything, which is great. And now they probably leave. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't want you to. Please stay. Please stay, Tank 48. I only want to show you memes. It's okay, I promise. I promise it's okay. See? Did you top deck a Rite of Negation? The Overwhelm's probably gonna do it though. Or if I don't attack with the Overwhelm, there's a chance nothing happens. If a Nasus happens, I think we're still okay. That is draw. They are getting some value back. That's okay. I could also just close out the game, to be fair. There's a Merciless Hunter. But can I get the... Can I kill them with the thing that I really want to kill them with? Can I do it? I can't, actually, because they will open attack. But no, actually, it's a round start effect. But they did leave. And I missed my opportunity to give them a shed emote. Trash. Okay. I'm also losing my headphones. But on that note, I saw it at least. I did draw the card. Also, I figured out the new jangly noise that I was talking about before is the quest thing that it gives you. And also the mastery thing. It makes cute sounds whenever you do a thing. It makes a lot of sounds now, by the way. Not just when you click through stuff. So I saw Jack the Winner. I was underwhelmed by its rarity and its effect. So I might just leave it there and then go trying to win with the Jack. Tried to win with the Jack, yeah, because I wanted to I don't see people running this ever, and I know why. I see why people don't run it, but I was curious to see if I could win a game with it. So technically the last one sort of counted. I also just straight up got 2 Soraka wins, which I didn't expect at all. I thought this would get like bulldozed by everything. You can make a burn deck out of it. Probably. I immediately went to healing just so that things could survive. It was staples in Pirates for a while, like an Undying deck. Oh, Bilgewater, Shadow Isles, or something like that. My first thought was Ezreal, kind of. Though that's I think the slowest and the least synergistic, because Ezreal wants really fast spells, and Sleep with the Fishes is literally a slow spell. I like the burn idea though, or run that with something like Phantom Pranksters maybe. So every time you kill one of your own things, it hits your Nexus as well. Also, hello. We are currently trying to copium our way through Jack the Winner. Also, Andres Keller, let me import this though. If it is okay with you, I actually like the Shadow Isles burn idea, and I might try that first. Also, today is... Oh, that was all of yesterday's. That was April 14th? 14th, yes. April 14. And today is the 15th, because numbers are real. Don't let the media tell you that numbers are not real. Okay, there's color there. You can also run monkeys. Jack the Wiener. I mean, maybe he has a wiener, but we're trying to make him a winner regardless. But yeah, let's try it. Let's do burn for a minute. Actually, monkeys, powder monkeys, power monkeys. That's powder. I can spell. Powder monkeys. Or monkey idol for sure in that case. That's Powder Pandemonium has to be a card that we eventually run for this bullshit. That's kegs. Oh, we can also run kegs. Speaking of, is this a Gangplank winner, Jack the Winner build? I don't like Gangplank, but we can maybe try that. It's Nexus damage, though probably the winner is gonna be much slower than the Gangplank, I think, once, though I don't think it could hurt to put it in there. We also were thinking Shadow Isles, Bilgewater, Shadow Isles. Also, before I forget, because Nexus damage, probably something like Crackshot. We probably just need crack shots. And then I was thinking Phantom Pranksters, all of the little last breath units. Let me not forget Jack himself before I just completely blitz past that as well. Do it with Gangplank. We also have ways used to Callista. Gangplank TF. Callista would be an interesting level, though I don't know if it's gonna bring back anything super... What is it going to bring back in this kind of thing? It might bring back Jack, but it doesn't have any procs for us. Undying for sure. Undying, yeah. And the 0 cost thing. Oh, what is that called? What is that? Spectre, Fading Memories. I mean, both of those are okay. It's about TF. We could do that. I mean, it's a good card to run for sure. Oh, Butcher? Oh, right, because yeah, we can just trigger that whenever we feel like. Warning shot. I mean, I feel like that's a staple of gang. I mean, it is. I don't need to think that it is a staple. It is a staple of Gangplank decks. So I might put in one or two of those. Bark Beast is, I think, okay. There's Go Hard. Jagged Butcher is probably fine. Parley, Pool Shark, Cutthroat, Saplings, Shell Shockers, so on and so forth. There's a Merchant if you wanted to run any kind of plunder. Run the thing that kills a thing and makes a copy. Oh, Chronicler. Chronicler of Ruin. Probably pretty. I mean, it's a, if you're gonna put Undying in here, probably Chronicler of Ruin for sure. Twisted Fate? Sure. Let's try a Twisted Fate. I'm not great at piloting him, but he just has utility and draw anyway. We're currently at 30 units and 5 spells. Whoo! Once again, heavy on the units, light on the spells, though we do need units for this to do anything in particular. I want to put in, like, Vile Feast or something. Isn't there another burn thing as well? Neverglade? Neverglade is kind of expensive is the problem. I like the idea of having a couple in there though, just as a little extra boost. Yeah, it's kind of pricey, which is my hesitation. But it's if it works with everything else in the field, I think I'll take it. I wish he was 4. It'd be so nice at 4. It might be a little too nice at 4, but also he doesn't see much time in the sun. Both, I think, due to his personality and his state of being, but also because he kind of sucks. It kind of sucks at 5. Takes up half your mana. And also, if you're unfortunate, it just kind of sits there. So we have monkeys, we have butchers, we have bark beasts, we have crack shots for attacks, we have the Undying, we have Chronicler of Ruins for revival. Do I want more little last breath things? I feel like I might. Just to have a few more things to consistently kill if we need the 2-cost thing, kill and make a 4/2, Cursed Keeper. Yep. Cursed Keeper, Warden's Prey, maybe? Oh, Minion is actually a pretty decent target to kill repeatedly if we want to do that. I am running out of room. So what do we want here? Or to drop here? I mean, we may not need butchers, to be fair, because we're trying to kill our units. What's our curve looking like? It's a curve. It's a thing that exists. Like what? A couple of praise and a minion? Butcher, Warning, Bark Beast for the early. We have a few last breaths in here. Don't know if we need Bark Beast. I don't know if we need it either. I put a lot of cards in here that get buffs when things happen, that become a 3/3 when things happen, and I don't know if we need them either. I think the praise might just be more consistent, as well as the keepers. That's currently 35 units and 5 spells. So we're very much, do we draw the thing? I like those kinds of decks though, so maybe leave it there. Make it rain. I mean, that's just a pretty decent card, isn't it? What could we drop for it? Maybe, ooh, actually, do I want all of these versus the minions? This gives us last breath, so I think the Warden's Prey and then maybe drop the minion, honestly. Probably instead of warning shots. Oh, I think maybe like this then? Warning shot, praise, keepers, make it rain, and then all of our monkeys, and then all of the things that give us a little bit of value. We don't need Warden's Prey, probably. I like this one more, honestly. Mostly because I see it sometimes produce that 3/3 that gives you a unit. In from Shurima. It can high roll that, but to be fair, the high roll probability is low. It is low because it is a high roll. So yeah, I think either this or whatchamacallit, or the last breath minion. The whatever it's called, minion. It's literally just called minion. I thought it had its other name, but it's just minion. Yeah, maybe the minion instead. Or I could always drop 2 and run 2 of to see what feels better. So if the prey is just not working out, we can bump up the minion or the Cursed Keeper number of units. And currently we're at 40. So I'm gonna just try running this, I think. A to Z. More winning with the wiener. That's good. I'll take it. And we have Gangplank and we have TF. I think purple sparkles are absolutely appropriate for Gangplank. Though we could change it to something a little tougher because we are burn. We're gonna threaten them with lava. Also, Gloomtooth, I think pretty good. Maybe not this card back in particular though. Kindred may fit the deck as well because of the slay effects. We do need to slay opponent's units though, right, for Kindred? Kill enemy units or slay enemy units. Oh, no, slay, right, slay just units in general. I always think it's enemies and it's not. Do we want that instead of TF or something? I mean, the Kindred is maybe, might be fun for that, actually. Because if we're just casting butchers and stuff on top. Glimpse Beyond, absolutely. That one is pretty good. Would we drop a monkey business or something? This does require a proc. Swap GP for Kindred. That makes sense. I think she supports it a little bit better on her own. 2 Neverglades, 2 of those. What can we drop for the draw? We do probably need that. Maybe, what, Chronicler? We could put in 1 Neverglade. As like an SI auto ad. I keep forgetting it exists. I don't know why. I even complimented the art the last time that I was really looking at it and running it. So let's put that in. I want to run 2 copies of it, to be honest. I don't want to drop a Corsair. Corsair for 2 Glimpse Beyonds in the hopes of we kill our stuff and draw faster. Let's try that, maybe. Save my changes. Okay. All right, we're going in. You'd run 3 of the Glimpse. I'm gonna run with 2 and see how it feels. I could also on that note run that 4/1, the Spirit Leech, to give us draw and kill a unit, because I can always cast Spirit Leech on Undying with really no risk there. Unless I silence it, of course. And then we have other problems. That might give us a little more unit kill flexibility without losing the draw necessarily. Yo! I don't want to give away Neverglade, but that's a pretty okay hand, I think. I think it is. You're a tad loud today. Let's just go with the Prey. Look at him, he is a 1/1. He's cute! And also terrified. What are you running again? Callista Talia. You're also doing some interesting shit. Okay. Landmark's getting summoned. That will brick us a little bit if we have to deal with too much of the Talia happening. There's Undying. You showed up at a good time, sir. I guess it could also be a ma'am. It's a skeleton. Let's do that. You get to choose now. Okay, if that goes... I mean, I can't block the Callista anyway. I have both of the Make It Rains, but none of them are good enough to kill Callista. And I don't want to be stuck with 0 blockers next turn, I think. They might just let it resolve because they don't want to trade anything, nor do they want to make their Callista slightly vulnerable. And there's a Haunted Relic for the insta-level. Okay, well... that's good. This is a monkey summon. We did hit Nexus. Summon another one at the next round start. I would like to have Prankster on the board when we do that. That's gonna be 5 damage to face, plus the Spirit, I think, because nothing else has died. I think I might be able to pass here. We also have Chronicler to think about. I think if they open, we can just cast Prankster and live with the consequences. Oh, I have 2 Pranksters. I have 2 whole Prank. There's a Rock Hopper. Never mind, I definitely don't have 2 Pranks. I can Chronicler here, I think, because I don't care as much about this going away. Then we get the buffed Undying, and we also get rid of that Landmark. Hopefully they don't have another one. But it gave the vulnerable there, which is what I wanted, so we don't have to think about it anymore. It always goes for the latest target, and I forget that all the time. Goes for the latest target. That's a teeny 1/1. Hello, how are you today? This is actually Oh, but it does the deals the damage over there. This is still the most damage avoided. I care about the 5. I care a little bit about the 5, I think. Though, we don't have many other units to deal with after that, huh? I'd read everything anyway. That's definitely fine. I could let the 3/3 hang around for the swing next turn. I'm tempted to do that. Because I can't hurt the Callista. There's that. Pranksters. Prankster. One single prankster. You gave me a minion. Good, Warden's Prey. Good. Could cast that. Make it rain. Doesn't do anything here. Right? Keep saying that. Okay. There's 2. I have all my pranksters. There is such a thing as having too many, I think. And I'm reaching that point. I mean, everything can attack here. At least. That's Oblivious Islander. You made something ephemeral. Oh, goody. Oh, wonderful. How do you feel about my Undying?
Feels like a big one.
It is a big one. 2 damage in. We can now, I think, start monkeying. I think monkey now is good. Because it will then deal 2 damage per death. If we sneak in another prankster, it's 3 damage a death. Though that would only apply next turn. Here we go with that. Let's go. We still have this technically for a blocker if we are starting to get low from the Callistas happening over there. I think I'm just gonna pass. That's 2 pings. There's another one. There's the draw. Do they have a Talia? Ooh, I can also glimpse beyond my shit now. Perfect, perfect. You're summoning still a relatively small baby. A relatively small thing. I will put this in the front now, though. I will do that. Monkey business! Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the glimpse on one of our Undying, obviously. Let's, I think, take that one. We draw 2. Well, we can do that after the pranksters on the board. Actually, never mind. Small booty, make it rain might be good. True? I think this is okay, though. I kind of want to sneak out these and then glimpse something for the extra procs. I think if you kill the 3-1, you hurt Callista. That is true, actually, though. If I remove that, there's nothing for her to... There's nothing for her to be taking... Or there's something that takes damage for her. Words, I remember them. Just win. That's also advice. There's an ancient hourglass, unfortunately. But you know what? All right. Zanya the thing, it's okay. I'll survive. I'm gonna cast a prankster. Is it... I think we can up the stakes a little bit. We can demand that 12/12 1 drop. There's another ephemeral thing that I don't like the sound of, but I am gonna kill this anyway to get some draw going. We drop down to 1. The thing we're most afraid of is the board wipe, but they don't have ruination, and even then these respawn, so they can't really do that. Ooh, monkey business again. Talia is leveled. Do I care? Do I care about that? Do I give a shit? They have 2 Callistas. I do kind of give a shit about that. I do kind of mind that situation happening. That's a lot of pings, though. Very nice prankster experience. I can play the... Oh, and I have Drain now, too? Oh, beautiful. That is kind of terrifying, though. Not gonna lie to you. That's 2 very misty people. I want to cast this before I swing. This does have Vulnerable. That's okay. They have 8? They do have 8. They don't have 9. I'm gonna risk an Everglade, and then I might run out of board space. They also have to think about that if I attack with all of that, they might be able to end my whole existence. Because those have fearsome plus... Plus the Talia is gonna do Nexus damage.
Think I got something.
That's trades. That does not trade. Gosh dang it, I need you to trade that. That does. Okay, perfect. That's -3. No? Ah, you're playing safe. How dare you play safe? This doesn't work because nothing died here. That's quite unfortunate. There's a stone weaving. I can get the Nexus damage in if something is allowed to die here, but my board is currently full of things that I cannot block. Or cannot block next turn. Even if I cast Minion, I'm only blocking one of those. The strongest thing that's died is still the 3/1, I think? I think it's still a 3/1. But I don't have blockers, so that I think I need to overwrite one of them with this. I think. Nothing's gonna take the vulnerable anyway. Oh, that's slightly unfortunate. But they were able to withstand the burn long enough. If only I could make it rain myself. But I cannot do that, unfortunately. Yeah. Maybe 3 glimpses is correct. Override the Undying. That's fair. Yeah, I can't buff anything. And I don't have any frozen blockers anyway. Alright. Okay. So that's a 12 alone, plus the Talia, which deals 14. So even if I can block all of that shit, which I technically can, we're still just barely dead, I think. We're still just barely dead. I can do this, but that doesn't save me from the Callistas. Or burning the crap out of them. It almost worked. It did almost work. But not quite enough. In the face of this, I actually wonder if Spirit Leech would be better for situations like that. Though Glimpse Beyond, and I think it's either we need to put in 1 or 2 more Spirit Leeches, or put in a Glimpse Beyond. Oh no! Don't automatically hit the play button. That's wrong. This one. This is the one I needed to edit. Okay. We're gonna bump that up to 3. Minion is fine. Monkey Business. Do I want to keep that at 3? I could jump that down to 2. That's 40 still. Now we have 3 glimpses. Still slightly worried about having another scenario where we don't have a fearsome blocker. We don't think we need Morning Shot. I don't think we need Morning Shot either. And then maybe 1 leech or 2. A leech or 2. 3 cursed keepers and glint spurped. Leech. I'm still tempted to put in the leech though. 3 cursed, yeah. Maybe we do drop the Warden Spray. Take out the curse, put in a couple of these. Gives our engine a little bit more gas, I think. Butcher, Crack Shot, Curse Keeper, Glimpse Beyond, Maker Aid, Minion, Business, Monkey Idol, Prankster Undying, Chronicler, Kindred's Leech, TF, Jack, and Neverglade. We are on Jackie Poo. Martin, hello, welcome back to the stream. I like your name for him. That's not what I meant to select, but you know what? I'll roll with it. That's fine. I haven't done that one in a little while. It switched the champion. Why did it do that? I have no answers for you. Only more questions. Nardarius. Nadarius? Narius? Darn. It's just I've drawn everything that I want, but I cannot cast any of it. What are you doing? I don't know, but I don't think that's... I might have been able to keep a champion. They only mulliganed 1. I'm gonna pretend that I'm not terrified by that, because Kindred wanted to be on the box. Let's burn him out. I drew the Jack again.
No one's the wiser.
Overwhelm build. That makes sense. Probably running mites. Almost definitely running mites there. Ooh, hi. I have nothing. I have a whole lot of nothing. Maybe I need more 1-drops. I think I might need more 1-drops. I don't want to take 5. I don't want to take 7 damage this turn. But it looks like that's what we're at. Could have kept that greedy hand. I mean, to be fair, the replacement is not much better. So that's fun and exciting. That can't do anything. This monkey idol is fine, but I'm so slow. I am so slow and behind. I think I need to do this so that I at least have a monkey to block. Yep. Hi. How are you? Hi. I promise I don't want anything to do with Noxus. I'm just here to have fun. I mean, Prankster is nice and all. I can't do anything with that, which is the problem. I could kill and revive, which gives me another, actually a healthier monkey idol. You have a Tesla, it's only a picture and it's on your wall, but it still counts. I saw someone when I was driving today, and they had just slapped a Tesla, like the license plate frame on this like really old, what's the most damage blocked here? There's so much damage happening. Had slapped it on like a really old Honda Fit or something. Used to they say a thing about the model poster on your wall. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Give me monkey. Give me monkey. I could also wait on monkey. I think I'm gonna lose. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna lose. Technically, in that vein, I have a Thresh and a Zed over there. Model T or Model Brandy Love. Important distinctions. So we're dead, and I don't think I can stop that from happening. So I'm gonna cast a the Kindred can't attack into the Gnar anyway, so I'm just gone. I'm gone. It's gone. We're gone, folks. We're gone. They had a perfect curve. They had everything they needed on time, so we're just pretty unfortunate in that regard. Brandy Love is a good choice for a poster. I can't picture her in my head. That's a Google for me. That's also a Yeti. Oh my god, wow. Really? They had all of the overwhelm you could ask for. Except the Darius. They don't have the Darius yet. Are you gonna play a Darius next turn? Is that what's happening? Lisa Ann or Rachel Starr kind of guy? No, don't Google her. The monkey can attack? The monkey can attack, that's true. Actually, if we attack with monkey, we then have monkey business. Which is gonna help against a Yeti, I can guarantee. At least wait till after the stream. Cast for another monkey. We can, and then we have 2 monkeys. Many monkey. Look at them. There's so many. They're so cute. They're so explosive. I'm at 5 HP. This is fine and appropriate. Please don't please don't goggle. Please don't Google the names on the stream. Fine. I know you're correct, but every fiber of my being wants to protest. That's -19. I'm doing great. We're doing great. What's the most damage blocked? It doesn't matter. Why do I try these things? I don't know. Up it's to -6, but we're dragging them down. They're dragging them down by 3 HP with us. Take that, TJ0413. I feel like that's some kind of like robot name, you know? TJ0413 is running our research department today. All right. Hopefully not that again. Hopefully not that again. I can gaggle at them for sure, but Googling is different. True. Goggle. Gaggle. I want to say ogle, but that's just rude. That's Lysandra Talia. Why do I why TF? Why? Just why? Just a whole bunch of whys. Also why? Man, I thought the Y would go down as I mulliganed, but no. It just kind of stayed the same. They have the Earth board. That's cool, actually. I do like the noises that it makes at opponents. The way it just kind of explodes constantly. I drew the TF again. That's not so bad. That's a thrall. Oh boy. Oh boy, here come the 8 costs. Hey boy, Watcher, where are you? I promise I don't mean you any harm. We're just here to have a good time, I promise. Cursed Keeper? I could have cast Corsair Keeper, but sure. Alright, there's a prankster as well. I think Crackshot Monkey Business? I have 5. And though I would like a prankster down. I would like a prankster down. Maybe I should have Cursed Keeper Prankster just to set up a little bit more. We have TF next turn, potentially, if we want it. There's a promising future. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. We could also just Cursed Keeper again and get in like, what, 4 damage here? That into Prankster into a Monkey Business. I don't think we're gonna win, but I can annoy them for sure. Let's see what they do here. Lysandra probably comes down at some point. I imagine a Lysandra. I imagined incorrectly. They are promising the 8/8's a great future. They are. Which, to be fair, if I was frozen in ice and someone came knocking on my door and they said to me, would you like your future to be promising? And they promised that it would be when I got out of the ice cube, I would go with them. I would appreciate such things. I don't appreciate them anymore, though. I don't quite appreciate them as much. Oh, of course they had Draklord. Why was them having Draklord even a question? They have it. They always have it. It's a Draklord. Not sure if servitude is a good future. To be fair, there was nothing about servitude mentioned. Merely that the future may be positive. Yes. Hi, everything's great. How are you? I have units. They will block and drain 2 HP if you attack in right now. Take a dump on your head like it's garbage day. Fun facts, it was actually garbage day this morning? I think, yeah, it was garbage day this morning for us. Not what you were asking, though, but also Devil D, hello and welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Help! Help! Just help. Just a lot of... Please help me. Please, God, help me. That's 9. They're down to 6. Can I keep my shit? I can keep my shit. If I kill them last, I keep my shit. That's down to 3. That is down to 3. Let it be known that that's down to 3. Can I burn? I mean, I have to kind of kill. Can I save something? Can I save one thing? I think I might be able to save one thing here. Maybe the Neverglade, because I'm going so low. I'm gonna try that. So wonder if Devil D actually has people in real life to provide the services. I'm worried about like a Fury of the North, like a little bit. They probably don't have that. But we also have another Prankster in hand. So I think I'm like kind of okay losing that one. At least sort of. You wish you were trash. At least the garbage is taken out once a week. Oh, I wouldn't kick you out with the garbage. I don't know if they have that kind of thing. They probably don't. They do need to block though, unless they have obliterates and frostbites. They might have obliterates, to be fair, but I can just glimpse beyond their ass now. I can just glimpse beyond you. Hold up. Well, sort of. Well, we do have a prankster on board, so they need to make decisions. They need to not kill anything. Or just take the 1/1 pings. And they took the goddamn 1/1 pings! Yes! Was it a Jack the Winner win? No. Did it work? I'm gonna venture a yes. We never saw the key card in hand on the field for this one, but I'll take it. Good suggestion on the Shadow Isles. I liked it. Both we got wins with both of them. I'm impressed with us all here today. But on that note, I think I'm going to put the A to Z to the side, and Andre's Color submitted a deck, so let's go check that out. I have hit the maximum number of decks. What can I delete? I'm gonna remove one. I'm gonna remove one of the Katarinas because we have the ultimate Katarina here, which we learned it definitely works. Viewer Andre's color, and then we have Nasus something. Nasus Kindred maybe. I am a purveyor of all things that start with D and end with K. I collect them all. What do I want to name this? A good doggo. Or at least that's half of the deck, at least. Where did it go? Oh, I also need to do my my cheat my cheat Justice Rider deck. Because it technically fits the whole J theme here. Oh, is this the deck I was facing off with before? Oh, is this the deck that someone tried to run against me when I was doing this earlier? I might be. It looks very similar. Ancient Preparations, Glimpse Beyond, Hibernating Rock Bear, Vile Feast, Zillion, Devout, Quicksand, Rite of the Arcane. No, this is different. Rite of Negation, Vaults of Helia. Ooh, this is going to be fancy. Withering Whale, Nasus, Vengeance, Atrocity, Rekindler, Destin, Ada, and Commander Ledros Ruination. So let's see here. Vaults of Helia, the way that this ladder works, it starts with... Okay, so Clockling is 1. Rockbear jumps up to 5. Zillion, it's 2, 3. Nothing at 4. Is it just Rekindler, Ada, Ledros here? Also collect ducks. How about desks? I don't collect ducks. I do want to collect birds, though. Also, Devil D, thank you for the deck code. Let me copy that in. Yes. Okay, so I have another thing to do in a hot second. So, Vaults of Helia definitely ladders up from... Oh, it actually starts the ladder at Nasus, right? Nasus, Rekindler, Ada, Ledros. So Ada is an interesting tech in here. I kind of like it. I'm not good with darkness in general, but this is kind of cool. And then Ruination is less important for us because we have the Last Breath and the Revive effects. So I'm going to cast Helia before I cast Nasus. Otherwise, well, our Sword of Out is 1. Okay. Well, that's not going to do too much. Zillion doesn't go into anything, I think. You're 5. Ancient Preparations is 1. Okay, so we want the predicts. The Zillion gives us time bombs. Vile Feast is a nice slay blocker effect. Quicksand, the really good new card. Rite of the Arcane. We have Devout to destroy, or our Helia, honestly, if we don't have anything with it. So I think this makes sense. Let's try it out. Where is the Nasus? It's up here, because of the alphabet. This one. Yes. Let me... What do I want here? What's good for Nasus? I kind of want Sentinels for Nasus. I'm gonna do the pink board for him. I do have some sandy guardians. Sand Bailey is just adorable and looks like it wants cuddles, and so do I. So we're gonna do with that. Go away, Monolithics. I used to have the deck lists, like the things in the deck up on the screen the whole time when I was streaming. I don't need that anymore. I think. Maybe I do, but that's just Sun Disc. Suck my sun dick, Professor Eli. That's a Destinata. Hi! Drew my top end. That's unfortunate. Why didn't I mulligan Ledros? Don't ask me questions. I completely forgot to mulligan that. The cuddles lead to my soul being sucked. Why did I draw both of my Destinatas? I'm fucked. I'm definitely fucked. Alright. Yes! Perfect! I made decisions. Yes, but what if it's fun? The soul-sucking part. I mean, what if that's just enjoyable? They cast what here? Dunekeeper? Burbos. I don't have any defense. I am defenseless versus Burbo. I don't have anything to cast there. Rock Bear? Maybe I should have taken the Vile Feast considering I am about to take damages. The last thing you had sucked was definitely not your soul. That's probably good for your soul. That's a whole 6 damage. Ah! We're fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. We're fine. All right, gonna pass. We're gonna cast a vow. Was your thumb valid? Absolutely valid. You sucked your dominatrix's toes? Or that. Or that. Martin, you were just a half a second off, too. You almost got him. They have predicted as well. How good. Have some damage to your face. I don't want to keep my distance. I wanna be up in your face. The face, I say. Man, those card noises are really quite interesting. Jury's still out on those. So you're gonna take one of the sand thingies, which is fine, honestly. How's the level up happening? They're at 4. We're still only at 4. I'm just so afraid of Sundisk. I am so afraid. I experience fear, and also I do need a Nasus/Volts at some point. Can I get one of those? Or a Zillion, actually. Predict is good. Hello. What are you taking? My 2/2? Valid. A valid choice. Okay. There's a rock hopper. Guess what? I don't care if you give my stuff vulnerable. I think. 5 mana over there, 7 over here. We do have a drain, which is nice. They have currently no room at all for champions. I think that, and then take a unit, give something vulnerable, or actually we can take the 3/1, I think. 3/1, get a spider. Thank you for less food. Xerath's leveled. We did do that for them. But, I mean, I don't have anything. I don't have Naturalist, do I? -2, -0. So, I also haven't cast Soothsayer, though, to be fair. Is Soothsayer fallen out of Logic? Are those side projects you mentioned a few months ago going well? So I'm actually really excited, because next week I have off. I have off from work, so I'm planning to dig back into the coding that I was talking about. I have the thought that one of the ideas that I mentioned doing with the chat might be less feasible, but I have a thought of how to replace it. Sundisk Predict version. Dang. Just gosh dang it. Yeah, they're at 20 exactly. How's Azir doing? Leveled. They're just gonna plop them down in a row. They have to overwrite something, but that doesn't really matter very much at all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to working on... I also haven't seen any champions whatsoever. The best version is clearly Nasus Renekton. Brothers! I agree. The brothers are pretty good. I will block. Do I look like I have anything else to do? The answer is no. Though Xerath... they can't cast Azir immediately. They can next turn. And they're predicting into it as hard as they can. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. I can finally, like, you know, do a lot of cleaning and organizing and sorting and catch up on things. And there's finally a fucking Zillion, and he's going to die. Oh, he's gonna die. Alright, Zillion, predict me a Nexus or something. Predict your way out of this, okay, buddy? Okay, there's a Nasus. That's pretty. I'll take him. Yes, down to 1 HP. You go. Summon the Birdman so we can be done. So that I can watch the cinematic. Have you really not found Birdman, or are you just playing predicts?
When we look ahead, we know how to...
I feel like this is a lie. How have you not found Birdo? That's impossible. The bird is always with you. You're a 7/7. And there's a predict. You really haven't found Azir? I should stop shitting on them, probably, but I'm just amazed that they have yet to discover They have yet to draw their champion. Never mind, they found it finally. They found it! Yes! Like the cards in the game. If you shit on it enough, eventually it happens. Alright, time to sit back and watch the cinematic. Yeah, I'm planning to, like, deep clean a few things. I want to go through my closet and organize it. There's the coding projects that I want to do. There are stream updates that I'm thinking of getting to. I can finally work out as much as I want for a little bit. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just do like basic ass tasks that I haven't been able to in a little while. Yes! Ah! Goodbye. I'm not surrendering. You kill me properly or nothing. Kill me properly or nothing. You could have also just attacked. He could have also just murdered me. But I see how it is. I see how it is. Who am I to really argue with that, though? I can cast darkness. I have Ledros, technically. Bring them down to 8, and then they just have something else. But you know what? That's fine. Ledros, we didn't see Helia, but we did see you. Since the beginning of the game, really, which was definitely a mulligan mistake on my end. Do you have a right of negation? You do have a right of negation. That's wonderful. Stop BMing and actually do something, please. Eternal Gladiator. That's the barrier. Strongest enemy, and I strike each other. I can ping off the barrier. I can ping off the thing off of him. Ledros for next champion. Ledros for sure for next champion. Bump him up a notch. He deserves it. He's a huge shield spirit guy. I would take it. So you do your job, but then they obliterate. Because of the Xerath effect, which I keep forgetting is an effect of Xerath, but it is for sure an effect of Xerath. Hello! How are you? Have a Detonata for all of the good that's gonna do. It's 0. It's a 0 mana to deal 2 and do nothing. More draw. How about you deck? Do you want to deck? I think decking is great. 10 out of 10 experience. Also, I forgot how nice this board's music was. Also, side note. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna waste your time because you wasted mine by not killing me last turn. Why are we've found the Shurima Assault. The hardcore Shurima Assault. You're winning. Attack. The arm motions help for sure. They really aid the gameplay. Thank you! Finally! I'll even give you a Shen emote. I will even do you the courtesy of a Shen. Oh, Professor Eli. Why? Why? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Obviously. And we're gonna mulligan the Ledros if I find it. And we are also going to draw Vaults of Helia. New Kid coming in with that raid. Something the board makes you feel like you're in a cinematic climactic scene in a movie. It kind of does. Flash Fox running Echo Zillion, which slaps actually. I drew the Helia. Yay! Also, yes, New Kid with the raid. All hail. Coming in hot. Let me predict. Let me predict. I wish to predict my fate. Ah! Choose your cards. Choose your cards, Yugi. You're Yugi now, Flash Fox. Help when they add Singed, he singes your nostril with his ass cast jar. Oh, they also have the Fire Poro. Also, I just chop-decked the fucking Ledros. I don't want to hard cast that. I don't want to hard cast that. Gosh dang it. Live your dreams, Devil D. Ah. Ha ha! Ha ha! I top decked the glimpse beyond anyway. Help. Oh, help. Oh, they have hex sites. Oh, so many hex sites. Oh! Withering Whale is gonna be fun. I think. Oh! They drew the hex site! Oh! Just a lot of ah noises. Your whole nose would be singed off. Predict, yes. Mm-hmm. Do you let that resolve, or do you hexite? No, that makes sense, yeah. Let's just plop this down. Some people like going through CBT. Now those guys are interesting beings. Okay. There's 4. There's another Devout, I think? I think it's another Devout. I was thinking about that earlier today, actually. Somewhat tangentially thinking about all the ways that, like, other people enjoy pain. Don't ask me why I was thinking about that. I was just driving home on my commute, and I was like, huh. Some people really enjoy pain. Do I know what CBT is, by the way? I don't, actually. Enlighten me, or as long as it's safe enough to enlighten me, please do. I guess I could have saved one thing there, but I get landmarks out of it, so I'll pass. I mean, it's fine. We're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm at 14, maybe less fine than I was hoping for. There's a time trick as well. Do they have? Oh, cock and ball torture? I was actually thinking about something very similar. Not quite that specifically, but in the same genital region. There's a rock bear. Good. Oh, there's the leveled echo. Hi! Okay. Well, I have no units. I do have a Withering Whale, which is at least something. Actually, that's a lie. I do have a unit, and it's called, I can drain a thing to get a Spood, which seems okay. I think if I drain for Spood, block the Echo, Withering Whale to get rid of that, they know that that's my plan or something. They're avoiding it, gosh dang it. We go up to 16, technically. I mean, I'll take it, I think. No, Glimpse Beyond. Oh, for the... to prevent the draw from happening, or the time trick from happening. Also fair. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Ancient Preparations, Ruination. Oh, please don't find a Chrono Break. Please, no Chrono Break. I have all of the Nasus I could ever want. Do I want a Nasus yet? I mean, Helia, I mean, it's still a Helia Nasus ladder. We're gonna get a couple of 5/3s on our next attack. Those are all countdown 2, though. You're just countdown 3 is kind of worse. Skip the Nasus there. Have no reason to get 2 Helias. I think I clicked Nasus, though, not the Helia. If I'm remembering correctly. Can I just kill everything? Nasus lets me keep spell mana. I can try this. If they take an open pass, I might be dead. Pass here. If they fill their board, I think this is worth. They might also just take it. We have 2 5/3s, so I can block both the 2 3s. They also can't block Fearsome in general. There's another predict. Do you have a Chrono Break in hand? That's 11 damage to face, minus these. Minus all of those. You'd kill them now? I think it's worth trying. Regardless of what they draw. Well, hopefully they predicted it to the top and then have any units to revive with. You never, it never has it, you promise? I trust. I don't trust. They had a time trick. Okay. You found it, didn't you? You found it, didn't you? You didn't find it, actually. You only drew Echo. Oh my god. What is this nonsense? Units! There's a Rite of Negation that I cannot counter, of course. You can stand in the front. That's a 10-10 Nasus, so I'll take it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. A little bit of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, yeah. Next year when you start streaming, think Candy Crush would be the way to go, or maybe a different game like Minesweeper? Yo, Minesweeper? I vote Minesweeper for sure. Vaults? I mean, you're gonna cast the time trick for sure. That's a time trick cast. Because it's also 0. I heard of Minesweeper but never knew what it was. So it used to come with computers. I don't think it does anymore. Does it? Do I have Minesweeper? No, I don't have Minesweeper anymore. It used to come on computers. It was a little, it was a grid of squares. And then what you would do is, this doesn't actually summon anything, does it? Which I think is fine. I think we can Nasus into 4. I think I can Nasus into 4. It would be a grid of squares, and then if you clicked on a square, there would be hidden bombs basically in across it. That's a Hexite. Oh, you just hard drew one of those. Didn't have a counter spell. Okay. And then it would tell you the number. It was either the number of bombs or the number of squares that you could move to around the square that you clicked on. So your goal was to just be able to navigate around and find, and basically open up the whole board without hitting a bomb kind of thing. I'm going this way, I think. That's 0. They have to block. We have Rite of Negation and Glimpse Beyond. Also, it's just 20 damage.
A missing piece? Well, you had a future.
They're allowing me to do that. We have Counterspell in hand. That's struck, so he also gets the Spell Shield now. Yes, good doggo. Good doggo, good. Can't wait for the right. It's gonna be so hot, this Rite of Negation. I mean, I can Helia into a Rekindler, I think. I'd also have Right open. Yeah, so you did find one. I think I can I get rid of a... I don't want to kill the 5-1. Is it Rite of Negation? Monogem here? Give Nasus back Fearsome at level 1. He doesn't need it, but you're biased. I don't want to kill the 5-1, I think. Monogem. I think that's right. Lose one there. Counter that. I don't think they shouldn't. I don't think they've had another one in hand. Or at least I'm hoping they don't. I can do this, I think, relatively safely. They could have another predict. I could just take the pass, honestly. Or cast something else. But there's not a ton that we would be able to do if they do have it. Also, Echo's a 5-3. And my Nasus is a 13-6. Is that for the first Chrono Break? That's the first one they've tried to cast. So there's still 2 others to be worried about. Fuck it. It's a Helia deck. We're gonna try and use it. They've also used a bunch of predicts, though. I don't know how many regular. So there's one, and there's another one. Oh, and one up there as well. They might have used all of their predicts. They did make a spell, though. There's a predict as another gun. Helios hits on them and gives you a better board next turn. It does. That can be cast to ping off the spell shield and kill the 5-1. We go down to 9. But the revival should still be active, and now they definitely don't. Now they definitely don't have the thing that I'm worried about. which is good. Yeah, because they don't have 3. So they're just predicting some more. They probably are gonna find it, I think. But we're almost at a Ledros anyway. Yep. Heli activated. Take my shit. Rekindler. 4-4 into a 14-14 Nasus. We have Atrocity, which almost completely wipes them out of off the face of the earth, which is good. I mean, they can have another. They could technically have another Chrono Break, but that's fine. They have Absolver, which is. Oh, are they just using all of their Absolvers on that? They are. They are indeed using every single Absolver they have on that card in particular. We're down to 3. I'm unworried. I am entirely unworried about this. Technically, the Rekindler gives me a full HP Nasus. It does. It's kind of great. We're fine. I could also just Atrocity them right now. Do I go for the Atrocity or do I go for the Ledros? I think I go for Atrocity. They don't have any kind of counter, and it is exactly 15. Please? Please, Flash Fox? Yes! Sorry. Apologies. We got a win, though. And we actually got to see Helia do something for once. I feel like I probably was clunky in my piloting of that. I feel like it was clunky, but, I mean, it worked. The deck carried me through it. Easy. Easy enough, at least. Alright. Devil D, on that note, you are also up next with your submission. Let me copy that in. I've reached the maximum number of decks. How dare you? I'm gonna delete the random decks. They were fun, but I don't need to see them again. They can leave my inventory. Stat. Import. Ah! Okay, I see a Gnar. This is Devil D. A nose boop. It's definitely less powerful than what Gnar does, but I feel like that's what he looks like he's doing. It is the Noxus version is the new one, right? Legion Saboteur, Protoporo, Blast Cone, Bomber Twins, Faye, Grumble Slug, Pokestick, Bandle City Mayor, Loping Telescope, Tristana, Aloof, Gnar, Decimate, and the Bandle Tree. I'm gonna make some people feel the toxicity. Feel the anger of seeing a tree. So we have a whole bunch of regions already. So there's there's impact here, which is nice, plus the Saboteur. Makes landmarks. This just gives us Owlcat. Slug is good attune. Pokestick, of course, is in here for the Gnar and the discounting and also draw. Bandle City Mayor manifests us stuff. Loping Telescope, always a good boy. Tristana, multi-region plus the impact. Loop travels, discard and draw. Gnar, good old burn to the Nexus. It makes sense. Man, I haven't actually played regular Bandle in a while. This is gonna be interesting. Let's keep the Sentinel for a little while, but we can change up the visuals a tad. For Bandle, what do I want here? What's the cutest? Rainbow Ellie is pretty fucking cute, I think. Let's do Bandle City. Let's run with it. Do I have any? I don't think I have any skins, right? Oh, I actually do. We can do. We can make it very, very, very visually confusing. I keep forgetting I have that Gnar skin. What are we up against? What are you giving me? Elf Tristana, yes. Bringing back the old favorite. That's Teemo. That's not Teemo. That's definitely not a Teemo. It is a Yordle, but it's not a Teemo. Why do I have that Gnar skin? So I bought all of the arcade ones because I personally really like them. Can I keep that? I think that might be keepable. But there's phase and stuff, so I need to think about those as well. As well as Bandle City Mayor. There's a Gnar. Well, I've top-decked everything else that I need, which is okay. Do they have a group shot? They don't have a group shot. Or at least it doesn't look like they have the group shot yet. Protoporo. Impact on the Blast Cone? I could also just swing for 3 damage. Fiznar. Impact. So at 2 conch, maybe? If they want spells? There's a conch. Okay. So if they block here, both of these deal 3. They probably kill the 2-1.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
Would have played the 3-2 there. Blast comes for defense with barrier to be annoying when you realize Bandletree. Yeah, I think that might have been better. I like Blast Cone, but it is slightly better with barrier. We'll see if they trade here. Yeah. Killing the Saboteur kind of makes sense. When you realize Bandletree isn't one of the top most played decks in the current meta, damn times have changed. Only a little bit, yeah. So if I Proto-Poro Bomber, we're super close to that Tristana level already. Nar's a little bit off. There's a Fae. How are you, Fae? We could just Telescope here. They summon a 2-1, probably? Or something else, I think. You'd just play the Tristana here. We have 4 next turn. There's a chance we get another 1-drop, right? Into 2. Well, let's try the Tristana then. Recommend trying Blast Cone and Shen decks. It's legit. I haven't played Shen in ages. That could be kind of interesting. They're discarding to find something else. We can still be pretty aggressive. Though we have a bunch of other units that we can cast as well. Gnar makes a pokey stick. You're still 3 off, right? Let's see. Bomber Proto. We could also cast Telescope here. They have 4. Tempted to still cast the Gnar though, because the Blast Cone has impact, so it's probably going to trigger. They have P and Z, so they might have removal for him at 3 HP. But it bumps the Tristana up anyway. I'm gonna risk Gnar. That might be too greedy. Oh, he's back to his old stats. The good old 4-3 Gnar. All of you guys can currently just go, I think. That's 10 damage. You have 3 remaining, so technically this maybe it's still removal. Yeah, get excited there. Shen makes you question how he is one of Iona's best champs despite being one of the least cool ones. The least cool ones. Ouch. He kind of is, though. Okay, so we just need to summon 2 things here. We get the Tristana. Ooh, there's also an Aloof Traveler. I do like the Aloof Traveler. What are you discarding? Gnar, hopefully? There's another Proto-Poro. There's a Gnar gone. Hopefully that was your only copy. It was not your only copy, distinctly. Ah, that's unfortunate. But we do it at the Trist level. They only have 1 mana. They can remove a unit here. But Trist is, I think, pretty free to go. Plus, we can summon a bunch of small dudes. It's a small dude summon time, I think. You become a 5/5. So... still a problem. Loping first, probably, to see what it generates. And then we have Proto Bomber. The trades are okay. Okay. I like how the music just went silent for a second. Not exactly the smoothest transition. There's a Buster Shot. DO3. Ah, that's actually kind of nice. I think... still gonna Loping first. They have 7. Does that version run Minimorph? I don't remember if it does. There's a serpent. Challenger is kind of nice, I think. Lamb's Respite hits a Proto-Poro, which is not exactly, and we can't cast Shark Trainer for a little bit. It's nice, but I might just take the 0 cost now for in the meantime. Boom Baboon is happening. I can cast Poro and still have the Buster Shot available, which I kind of like, because if it's 3 damage and the Gnar is at 5. If I can avoid that killing Trist, I think it's be pretty good. They might have 2 group shots now that they have 4 Oh, they just have 2 Buster Shots. Oh, a Buster Shot and a Pokey Stick, unfortunately. I can just recast Trist, I think. I think so. They have 1 mana. So again, maybe removal, but I'm just gonna recast. Yeah, play the other one that we have in hand. And nothing has vulnerable now, so the Gnar is at a slightly bigger disadvantage. When your family members ask what your type, you can't say a tiny purple skin lady with a rocket launcher and is friends with a the menace. True facts right there. So that's okay. This is good to attack. That's good to attack. This trades with anything currently, and that's fine to swing. I think that's right. Kill monkey. Oh, kill... Wait, sorry, which one? The Flame Chomper or the Poro? This is the most Nexus damage. Oh, the Baboon. Oh, true. I'm slightly worried about Gnar still, but yeah, it doesn't have the whatchamacallit anymore, the vulnerable off the other thing. If they do that, they're down to 4. That's fine. That's okay. Still mourning the loss of the other Trist, but that's all right. We do have things to recast. We also have Decimates. So Poro does hit Nexus, guaranteed. But they can't cast a second one yet. Now also you're correct, that is a monkey. That is for sure a monkey. I'm not gonna block that, thank you very much. Probably just these guys. There's a Rock Bear. It's 9/4. We have another Proto Poro into Gnar, maybe? There's even more removal for Tristana. At least they're all using it there, I guess. That transforms back, though. Our Gnar should be leveling now. We do lose that proc, though, unfortunately. I think Proto Poro Gnar still. They have that to summon. That's not free, so you've used all of your mana for the turn. I think just cast Gnar. It's so weird to hear that noise coming out of something that definitely doesn't look like it's babbling in Nakatak. There's a Slug Attune near 3/3, 4/2/1/1. I think this is an okay attack as is. That's 10 damage. Gnar should get the level regardless, and they left! Yo! They used 4 spells to get rid of 2 Tristanas, and then they still abandoned the game. Yes! I think. I'll take it. Easy? Easy enough. We even saw the Tristana, which sometimes I don't always do. First attempt! Let's fucking go! Alright. Double D, do you want me to do that again, or are you content with the 1 experience? Did it give me something? It gave me loot. I'll take some essence. Thank you. If I liked it. I think I'll do it 1 more time, because it's been a while since I flexed with Vandal. And I should probably keep that up and coming, you know? Vandal is always a good thing to understand. That's just Callista Zillion. I think I might be able to overwhelm you with stuff. That's the goal. That's a curve, technically. Grumble Slug's in here. Vandal City Mary gives us something. We have Saboteur into Grumble into Mayor into Gnar. Don't have the Trist this time. There's a Loping Telescope. Also fine. We're taking damage from that, unfortunately, I think.
I have my orders.
So I don't want to trade that. Grumble, I think still. There's 2 of them though. I'm just gonna cast Slug. Okay.
Everything's in place.
They killed a Saboteur, pretty sure, yep. Rumble Slug survives. Gnar does a thing that cannot be utilized yet. There's There's a careful preparation as they're putting the 5-2 back into the deck. No, no! What other nonsense are you doing? Okay. Predicted, that's fine. You don't have any Hexites out or anything. Some kind of slay effects. Do they have Callista? They don't have Relic open if they do. I don't have a blocker for that either, unfortunately. So yeah, that just hits us in the face. I think I can Mayor and then Saboteur Telescope. Give me something good here. Minion's a dual region. We don't have any buffs for Cavalier. Maybe it's just Minion here. Regeneration a little bit of multi-region. Hello? Please leave me alone, Callista. Also, Bart Thomas, thank you for the deck submission. Yes, I'm gonna pass there. Take that from me. Okay. Put that in there. Nar next turn. Yeah, that's probably pretty decent. Kind of maybe want to cast something first to see what they do. Because I don't have any spells that I can cast. Saboteur is a nice target. Bomber Twins is... Oh, but it's the first card. Right. Forgetting how the Mayor fucking works. So Saboteur could have gone down regardless, but the others are not. Quite the same. That's a 3-2. That's honestly fine and handy. I'll take it. Nar and the 2-1, yeah. Prismatic, Callista, shiny. Very shiny. It looks really good, I think, with her effect, honestly. These can all go, because they either trade or they damage the Callista, but they're probably not going to do that. I take back everything I just said. That's still guaranteed Nexus damage. We're making the Callista vulnerable. I cannot quite pokey stick it down. Though I can now. Wait, Shurima. They might have a shaped stone, but it's probably worth trying to kill, no? There's a Bandle Tree. What are you at? 4 of 10. Oh, Jesus. You can bump that up pretty quickly, actually. Vaults of Helia! Oh, you're trying some fancy-ass shit. I deeply apologize. For this. I want damage in. They don't fear, the Pokey Shiv. They should. They should be in fear of it. There's a Tristana. What's up, Tristana? Wonderful. Let's Bomber Trist, I think. They're at 13. We have an open swing. They gave me a Star Spring. What a time to be alive! That's 9 plus 5. It's 14 damage straight up plus Decimate. So I'm gonna go. Yep, we're gonna go. Is that a win? We didn't even need the Bandle Tree. Woo! 2 whole wins in the bag. Man, I see why other people run Bandle. Thank you for the submission, Devil D. We got some success in. We've actually been relatively successful today, as I'm considering the Jack the Winner game is pretty good for how the A's to Z usually goes. But Martin Thomas, let's take a look at what you have sent me now. There's a Jarvan here. I like running Jarvan. Clunky sometimes, but I do like him a lot. Martin Thomas. Get shanked, Callista. Oh my god. Poor Callista. First she gets betrayed by Hecarim, and then she gets full of spears, and now we're kicking her while she's down. Though she's technically undead. Does undead count as being down? I think it does. I saw a post of a DM talking about their campaign, and how their players apparently adopted a small slug or something with 1 HP, and then kept reviving it whenever it died. And then apparently when they were finally able to talk to animals, the slug was just like, please allow me the sweet release of death, and stop denying me death, because I don't want to keep doing this whole revival endless cycle bullshit. Anyway, that got off topic. Sharvin! That's where we're gonna go. Let's see. Devil D, another submission. Let me paste that in. Wait, see the D&D thing? Oh, I might be able to find it. I saw it on social media, and I don't know if I saved it or not. I don't think I downloaded it or like have the link, but I might be able to dig it up if you give me a sec. Exhaust, Penitent, Rangers Resolve, Bright Steel, Petricite, Sharp Sight, Single Combat, Cataclysm, Grand Plaza, Vanguard, Redeemer, Sergeant, Gallant Rider, this one. Weon, hello! Sorry you don't bring the daily dose of copium for today. Oh, no worries, no worries. You work on it whenever you have the brain power. We will always accept Callista, or not Callista. I can't even remember her name now. We will always accept a Katarina whenever you feel like generating us a deck for our enjoyment. Oh, there's a Shyvana in here! It's the, I want to call it a roleplay deck, but it's not quite that. Anyway, I'm just running a bunch of big Demacia things. I'll take it. Also, there's exhaust in here. I like that. I like the exhaust and the Grand Plaza. No, no Renekton for all of it, but I'll take it. This is fine. I'm sure it can get better. Weon, if they ever buff Katarina, you're gonna be spearheading the charge, because we will have tried every iteration possible, and you'll be like on top of that, on top of that fucking expansion. Dragon Guards elites. So yeah, roleplay deck. All right, I was close enough. What do we want for Jarvan? I'm not thinking about Shyvana. I'm thinking about Jarvan. I'm gonna give Jarvan pink shit. Because he is a manly man and deserves comfort sometimes. What's the comfiest card back that I have. This is pretty comfy, I think. Let's go in. Let's jump in. Also, I want to see if I can find that thing now. Can I find the thing? I believe in myself. Insomniac Angel. All right, I'll take it. Where would it have gone? I think a page posted it, not a person, so that makes my task a little bit easier. Can I keep this? I kind of want to keep this. Petricite into Bright Steel? Past that? Ancient preparations. You're just doing random Shurima stuff. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna pass there. If Katarina ever gets a +1/+0, you'll be the most excited if I'll be able to run her with Reputation. Yes! No. I didn't want you to do that in particular. Well, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I can take 3 damage, though. I can, that's okay. I do want to grant barrier. But that's gonna, I mean, it's gonna be there forever anyway. So I'll deal with it. I think Bright Steel Grand Plaza on the next turn?
I've got your back.
There's an Endless Devout, which is no good. Fun facts, no good. It's a pretty unfavorable trade. I actually could have taken it with exhaust, to be fair. If I hadn't just jumped the gun there. There's a Sharp Sight. Buff is good. Buff is alright. I will block, I think? I'm a little... Well, they want the landmark is the thing. So many variations upon Shurima. Alright, I have a Plaza. Look at it. It's made of Petricite! It is a big boy! It's Garen, made manifest in stone. Ooh, do you play a champ here? I could pass and try to sneak one out, but they probably know that I'm gonna do that, don't they? They probably have a sneaking suspicion. So you do turn into the 5/5. Show me why you love him. He's actually kind of fun if you can get the challenger going. Plus, I mean, look, he's all shiny and bold and confident and shit. And then he gets armor. Yes, give me things. I desire things. I want things. I shall have things, okay? Look at that 6/5. Look at him! Jarvan leveled. Also, I do need to find a Jarvan. That's Also a fact. I can kill that. Not for the rider, but for the Poro. Wait, the Poro? Is there a... Wait, is there a Poro that I'm missing in the first page of the art? Did I miss a Poro? Also, that's a 5/6. I'm unhappy about it. I'm unhappy about that. There's a Poro on the 4/4. I've missed it this whole time! I can't view the art now. Gosh dang it. It's okay, though. Plucky Poro. That's adorable. That's so fucking cute. Also, I have 2 exhausts. Can I do anything with them? I'm gonna assume that I can. So, you can take... You become a 4 something something. You became a 4... you become a 4/5. I only have 1 sharp sight. And they probably just have other champions. So let's do this, and I think take the Zerath. Zerath's the scariest once he's a big chonkity. I think. But then I have to sharp sight the cavalry guy. What's best here? None of this feels amazing. I do also have Concerted Strike, but I think use that after combat. I think I might just try and take the Zerath, honestly. Well, I could try and ping down the Zerath after I kill the Azir. Maybe that's best. So do that. Kill the Azir. If they block with the Zerath, we can then concert it in combat. They just did that. Sharp sight here, I think. There's an ancient hourglass. I think I want to override that. What are you at? 11 of 13. Now I can only choose one, unfortunately. Do they have another one? They probably don't have 2. Do I kill that? I mean, I kind of want to kill that. That way? I lose the Shyvana, unfortunately. Unless I do this as well. Is that too many resources? I think that's too many resources, but fuck it. I have Demacia. I want to be large and in charge. And by large and in charge, I mean use my mana recklessly with abandon and not think about strategy and decisions. I cannot be large and in charge. I have been denied. MILF is pretty good, I think. I mean, we were able to kill that then. Wrong order for the Fury. Literally convinced myself to be committed to it. Yes. Alright. Alright. Oh, alright. We're fine. This is fine. We ain't cowards here. We go for the Chad plays even if they are objectively the worst idea. Yeah, I tried to cast the Concerted before I had decided on the sharp sight or finalized the sharp sight decision. So it was just a bad series of plays. Lost to Mana Shurima, this is bullshit. A little bit, unfortunately. I still have I have a 1 Concerted. I can do nothing. I can single combat. Look at me go. I can also Aegis. I can Aegis and exhaust and then kill absolutely nothing. Alright, end me. End me, Insomniac Angel. Take me out.
In the name of our Emperor, Azir!
Why do Shurima decks not attack with their champions? I don't understand. Are they all trying to BM me, or do they not understand that they can just swing for lethal? Like, what do I have? To be fair, I could have a judgment, but that doesn't remove shit. So why the hemming and the hawing and the lack of attacking? Like, that's a 7-Eleven. Not the gas station, convenience store combo thing. But also just a body on the field. Why don't you just fucking attack? What am I missing here? Some sunsets value their champs like they're actual deities, but it doesn't. But there's literally no benefit. Just swing. I have exactly 1 unit. Go for it. Even if I could kill a champion, I would have done that already. This is the second time in a row it's happening. What are my thoughts on MILF? I like the shift from TGIF to MILF. I think that's a good one. I would have much more fun going up to everyone at work and being like, "Hey, MILF!" Just saying out of context, MILF at everyone. I had someone wish me happy Friday on the stairs, and she's really nice but very innocent. That would have been hilarious. Am I slightly evil? Maybe. I don't have an elite. Fuck, actually. Okay, I have curve, but I don't have an elite. I also don't have Grand Plaza. That's... okay. How do I pronounce your username? Person? How do I do that? You cast a unit here? You cast a Poro. I don't like the sound. Are you running Iceborne Poros? Is this Iceborne?
I ran as fast as I could. I mustn't stop.
It's definitely a fucking Poro deck. No champions though. They have foregone even the Braum over here. I'm gonna pass, I think. I have sharp sights if they dare cast a daring Poro. They cast a sinister Poro. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, and I'd also want it to die, but not today. Not right now. We're okay with it not dying right now. Yes. There's an Aegis. How are you, Aegis? Good to see you today.
My shield is yours.
And then we just open, I think. We now have a blocker for said Sinister Poro, which is just having a blast at life. Oh, also, if we see Gallant Rider, I must check it to see the Poro in there. Speaking of. I could just toughen everything up to save it. This is the lamest ranges resolve in existence, though, because it doesn't even save another thing. We take 2, maybe 3 damage from the other one. Shyvana can come down. We have full spell mana. There's a Penitent Squire again. I lack tattered banners. Makes winning hard. Has seen lamer action. That's fair. That is a fair critique. And we would have had the 3-2 still. So maybe it was wrong to not keep that. But I'm gonna roll with it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'd prefer having it now with the Shyvana for sure, but Petricite's okay. We now have 2 sharp sights in our ranges resolve, and a 2/2 still that doesn't do anything. I could potentially Aegis for pressure, though that's not ideal for sure. I think give me that. Shyvana is not leveling off of any dragons here, so her ordering doesn't super matter. You blocking anything here? Probably no. This bumps it back up to a 1/3, so we can still deal 3 damage in the future. That's fine as a 5/3. You're killing Poros, good. Fewer keywords to worry about in the future. And now I can actually just protect a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't need to, but I can save a unit. We do have a second one, though. They have a challenger and maybe something else. Fuck it. That's to 5-4-0-2-2-1. Jarvan is like auto-leveled. It's the auto-leveled Jarvan. Auto-leveled Jarvan. That's a 3-4 with regeneration. I want to Aegis, but I think that's unnecessary. We could just play another Penitent Squire. Again, unfortunately not witnessing any elites. Can I wait? Maybe I can wait. Regeneration is scary if they have a big fluffed later. That's just a hard cast Flame Chomper, so I'll take it for sure. Oh shit! Sir Turban, thank you for the raid! Hello everyone! Welcome in! Sir Turban, how was your stream? Hello everyone! I don't know where the notification went. Apparently that just left into the ether. Hello everyone! We're currently doing some viewer deck submissions at the moment. Don't have any blockers for that. That's a 3-4. We're taking 12. Shyvana's approaching death. Can't block that. Has regeneration anyway. Might reduce the damage, save it though. That's not super important. Let's do that, I think. It was great. Had some fun times with folks. Oh yeah, thank you. There's the notification. Stream Elements, why do you do this to me? But yeah, thank you. We're having some fun over here today. Yes, resolve? Please resolve. One day it shall resolve. Better than your raid of 1 when you were here already. But we love your raids of 1, new kid. Rolling out the red carpet, as someone said before. Yeah, that's fine. Buff. Smack. Poro. A buff, a Poro into smack. I can barely not Aegis and Jarvan. We're 1 off of that. I think I'm just gonna wait then. Same with the Shyvana. The Jarvan comes down, having a good old handy-dandy time. Alright. There we go. How is everyone's week so far? Where's the Poro in this? I demand Poro. Someone told me there was a Poro. Where's... What? Oh, there is a Poro in the background! It's running with the rest of them! Oh, it's so small! Okay. I didn't see that before and someone pointed it out. But yes, that's adorable. We love it. Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Also, please deal damage now. For the shroom community. Indeed. We always got to appreciate the shrooms. Hi, Jarvan. Give me stuff! Thank you. Thank you for the stuff. Please level everything. Give my Shyvana love. We also now have a Aegis just kind of chilling. That's a lot of Poroings. That's a lot of Poroings. Is that okay? I think that's okay. They have 1 mana remaining. I can just go again. Which honestly is probably fine. So they have Flame Chomp. They have another Snacks, right? They have another Snacks. That's down for the count. We can rally again. They're at 10, so they have to lose their units here. Never got start with the burb. Never when we got rally. I think it's a rally situation here. Shyvana is fine. +2/+2 makes it a 9/9. Might as well protect the Jarvan, I guess. They can't kill anything from here, so I think we're chilling. Oh man, Aegis. Oh man, Aegis. I have slightly missed running you consistently. Only slightly though. Let's attack in here. There's another Poro. I had another one! Dang it. Jump in here. Strafing strike. Yes, yes, good. Uh-huh. Yo, 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 let's go. They have a 3/3 now. To be fair, the Poros are 4/4s. That is slightly scary. There's a nice Cataclysm. You do get barrier. We can summon what? Sergeant. Sergeant is really bitchy. We don't need the Fort Demacia. We don't have Overwhelm. I need to get around them with the units. Oh, Von Yip is here. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I can't allow that. Oh, there's no scout. It's at proc an extra attack, but that's fine. Can actually level up the Gallon or get strafing off Shyvana. Oh, the Challenger, that's true. I was mostly focused on removing that. Not that it's super important at this point. There's a Plucky Poro. Hello. Oh, yeah, the one that we were just staring at in this one. Sergeant. What gives us mana? This gives us the most. We're going to go up to 10 next turn, so we have Gallant Sharp Sights, and also the Gallant Sharp Sight and the Cataclysm, or not the Cataclysm, or the Strafing, I think. Maybe they are doing the Poro quest. I think I've been seeing a lot of Poro decks, and I think they are just all doing the quest. Also, Arazan, hello and welcome to the chat and the stream. Which, I mean, is fair. The Infernal Poro looks adorable. I have made, like, not a ton of progress on it. I have been slowly approaching the conditions. I know I have a week left, though, so I need to get on that, actually. But I don't want to miss out on getting the Poro. So if I cast Gallant, we have 7 remaining. I miscounted my mana again. I'm good at doing that shit. This turns into a 5/5. They have 9. They could have a bunch of scary things. Not going to lie. Am I still on the first quest? I am not sure, but I want to say that I think I am. So that's an idea of how far behind I am. I just haven't run Poros. I should run Poros. Fabled Poro is a fat chunk. Oh, and they have lifesteal as well. Okay. If I just open swing here, I lose the challenger. We could also just cast for Demacia. They have to block a bunch of things. They only have 2 mana, so they can cast Chomper, but no more snacks or anything like that. If I lose the Cataclysm, it's honestly, it's not a huge deal. I could also Cataclysm into, well, 1 strafing because we're still off by 1. What is ideal? I can kill the Fabled Poro. It has challenger. Yeah, I can just regularly kill the Fabled Poro, though. I think go for the elusive, swing, strafing the 5/8. The 3/3 is a bit awkward, but that's fine, I think. All right. For the king, indeed. He's right here, or at least his son is. The successor to the throne is right here. Yeah, Flame Chomp makes sense. Badoop, badoop, badoop. I think. Then we have the Strafing Stripe active. They still heal 4. Unfortunately, that might get blocked by something else, but that's also fine. 24 damage! That was Shyvana. Oh, Shyvana. Yes, that's fine. That's not gonna happen. We're not letting that happen here. Not blocking with the lifesteal. Interesting. They have no mana, though. I could also just buff the Jarvan. But I think that's okay. I'll have 2 Sharp Sights to live for Demacia. Don't have any units in hand, but that's okay. We'll manage. Goodbye, thank you. Buffs, thank you. Challenger dead, thank you. Yeah, the 3/3 was probably not the best attack. Fine, but eh. Another Cataclysm, another Sharp Sight. I have found every single one of them. Here we go. I mean, I can just attack the lifesteal now, get it out of the way. Where's Fluffed or something? There's an iterative improvement. So you're just making it 5/5. Haha, that is a problem. It is big. Don't get me wrong. Do you have Poro friends in the back, or are those people? Those are people. Oh, it's so cute. It even had a custom-made fucking helmet for it. Adorable. Still let me murder you. No scout to trigger an extra rally. If I could draw an Aegis or a concerted strike. Please don't fluffed me. You have thus fluffed me. How big is that? What is that? An 1815, huh? With spell shield. I can just go around that. I'm pretty sure I can just go around that. I do need to cast a unit in order to, or I do need to block with something here. When you're making a Halloween Poro special, that would be also adorable. They can cast other Poros. That is to be of note here. Oh, I could have actually granted barrier. Oh, actually, does it count? Does it grant the barrier? I don't think it does it? That's also a lot of lifesteal. Bit unfortunate. Because it would trigger the attack, but it wouldn't count as a challenger because of the spell shield, right? So it wouldn't give it barrier? I might be wrong on that one, but I think that's how it would work. Question marks? Many question marks. Play a unit? Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. There's another Shyvana, which is challenger. They're at 20 though. 20 HP is a problem. I think I might have they might have overrun my ability to be able to kill them with units at this point. Doesn't Cataclysm just fizzle? Don't actually know that. So I think if I cast Cataclysm here, what it does is it triggers an attack because it says on the card an ally starts a free attack, but because it's challenger on an enemy, it pops the spell shield but leaves the unit attacking. But the spell shield unit doesn't get challenged. So I think the Jarvan barrier does not happen in that case because he needs challenger in order to trigger. I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I think that is the way it works. In which case, what am I doing here? Dying. I think my time for Poros, the Poro timing has just stopped working out for us a little bit because I can deal damage. But the barrier actually does help there. If I can top deck more Shyvanas and stuff, that might actually work slightly. Because that does prevent damage from happening. I need to pop the spell shield though. I could. They have another fluffed. Hear me out. I could sack the Jarvan. Never mind, I can no longer. I was like, oh, I could sack the Jarvan in order to strafing strike the down, but now I can't because it's a 28-15. So that's fun and exciting. If I just open with Jarvan, it dies, or rather, I lose everything. To be fair, I'm losing anything regardless. Confront Jarvan to get buried with him and deal 11 with the Shyvana. Yeah, I think I did that before I saw your thing, but yeah, I think that was the best there. Also, Mercurial, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Do I ping off a spell shield? I need a rally with a challenger. Okay, only against a big Demacia big stats because it's heart of the fluffed OP. Only in this specific instance. Hi, I can challenge that though. I can at least get something out of that, I think. Maybe that's a 13-8. Sure, give me fucking strafing strikes out the wazoo. Doesn't strafing break spell shield? You're correct. It doesn't. It also doesn't trigger the thing. You're correct there. Loses the proc. Cataclysm on Shyvana to pop the spell shield. I think the strafing is fine. We just need it to go away, honestly, and then it counts as a heal. Still have Cataclysm up. I need to rally with another Shyvana champion in hand. Then I can Cataclysm. It's slightly too... I mean, is it too big to be able to kill? If I do that, it becomes a 13. I do have a bunch of sharp sights, but it's only increasing it by 1, so I would need to literally cast all of them in order to kill that. So I think I'm just going to remove one of the other Poros for now, or even the 0-2, I think, to avoid that challenger there. Cataclysm with the J4, you get the barrier. Oh, you're right, you're right. You're right on that one. Which does open it up on future turns. It's 28-9 now. Perfect. Okay. Now it is accessible. Vanguard Redeemer. Hopefully nothing dies here. Hello. How are you? I do need to block. I do need to block. You're taking what here? If you don't take the Shyvana. You took the Shyvana. Correct! Correct, taking the Shyvana. Block there, it's down to 3. Again, if I use every single sharp sight and then pray that they don't have even like 1 fluffed, it works. Good old 1-2 card now. Alright. That gets buffed. We can kill Fluffed now. Let's draw first, I think. It's a Screechy. That's alright. There's another Von Yip. They have 2 cards in hand. 9 mana available. I think Screechy for Demacia next turn. No longer need to use every single sharp, right? Need to use one. Oh, sorry, which context? I've already forgotten. I think we can also just Cataclysm. Oh, actually, if I had saved that, we wouldn't have needed to worry about that. I think I can take that Elusive. 12, 11. Yeah, that should be fine. Cataclysm on the Yip. +2, +2. I'm not super worried about that anymore. I can also just take it with the dragon next turn, and they only have 1 card left. They can potentially make Poros. But the elusive, if something is able to get elusive, we are for sure, I think, in bigger trouble. Triple Sharps has to do with the Poro, to be honest. That's fair, but I'm also not, like, super concerned about Yip at this point. As a Sergeant again. You have 2 cards. If I do this, that's a 14-9, 7-8. You can't grant barrier to anything. Still have sharp sights. I think just go with this. We have the 7-8 with Challenger, so if they can't cast... Well, they can sort of cast Fluffed again, but it doesn't do a ton. I think that's also their second cast, right? So they only have 1 more at most. They don't have any champions. So it's also not a secret, suddenly FTR or something. The Vanguard gets Challenger. Yeah, true, because of the Great Beyond. The Grand Plaza, not the Great Beyond. There's an Overwhelm Poro situation. You get Challenger as well. They still have 4 units, potentially more than that, though. They can cast Give It All, but just force the board to be traded down. Also, JG Statman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, and hopefully Yoda, hello and welcome back. It does, yeah. I still have, whatchamacallit, open if I do that. And we are killing Fluffed, I'm pretty sure.
Discipline and steel.
I still have sharp sights available. Okay, so let's think about this. You go... I mean, that's just going to heal them back anything that I do. So Shyvana goes, you go, and you go. You're taking probably that. You're taking the Fluffed. Lifesteal doesn't... well, it actually does slightly matter. That's still going to heal a bunch. Those trade. We have sharp sights or strafing. That's a regular 7/7. Challenger has to go first. Shyvana last. I mean, they're going to block anyway, so I don't have the win here. But yeah, the lifesteal... lifesteal first-ish. Those trade anyway. Challenger has to fluff first so they don't overheal. Yeah, this should be fine. Because the 4-3 and the 2-3 are interacting the same way. Sergeant is better for dragon than 28-3 since you can kill it. I'm still worried about them being able to save it. I think it's unlikely at this point, but I don't want them to pop out a troll chant. And force me to use all... force me to use more sharp sights again. That's fine. That's just the 7/7, I think. Yeah, that's just a 7/7. There's that. I can... Strafing... You're a 17/6. Just barely too small to be able to handle that. I could strafing the 5/5, probably. And they left. And they left. Goodbye! That was a grind versus fluff that I didn't expect, but I'll take it. Also, A-Box Snow, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome to the chat on the stream as well. Martin Thomas, your deck gave me a run for my money, apparently. we did get the Jarvan procs. That was the game you never see in ranked. It was the game for the Infernal Poro grind, which, speaking of, where am I on that? Very, very low. Very, very deeply low. I'm on the second quest, though, not on the first one. Play units with equal attack and health. That's why the Poros are happening. They're probably on that, honestly, or something. Because it's one of the easier ways to get Poros, unless you're doing Path of Champions, but I don't do Path of Champions, so maybe they also don't. All right, I think we have hit the end of our current deck submissions for the day. Yeah, oh, actually, nope, that's a lie. Devil D sent me another one as well. Devil D, let me import. Do I need to make space? Probably. I don't. Never mind, I lied. Let's see, Devil D. Also, for everyone who is new, I do have deck requests and game request redeems if you are at all interested in that. Right now, just taking the shit people hand me and trying it out. What is this? Other nah, sounds like other card game man or something, but that doesn't quite work. What's a good spicy title for TF? Children's game Card Shark for the quest. Oh, you've said it'd be something for the quest. All right, equal HP opens up more than Poros, but I'm gonna bank gently that I'm playing small fluff balls. I mean, I like submissions, so it's not for the cost, it's more so that I can just keep track of them in my queue. Also, Abenbagood, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, hope you're enjoying your time here. Also, unhelpful Yodo 77, let me copy that in. Yeah, only so I can remember shit, because I have the memory of a goldfish, and if I don't have it in a list somewhere, I will fly out my head and I will forget that you sent me anything. Speaking of, I don't know if Weon is still here, but I think I missed a push-up redeem from yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the wrong one. Oh, well, I'm glad I caught you right now. I'll import the right one. Ah! Okay, Bandle. What are we calling this? I'm just gonna call it the Devil's Card Game. See? Puns. See? Puns. Where did it go? This one. Edit. In here, I haven't seen the VOD yet, so you trust me. I'll do Weon, just for the sake of it, I'll do 10. I will quickly yell from the floor as I do push-ups. Here we go. Do I need a hair holder for this? No, it's fine. It's only 10 of them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all right. See, that was for both Weon and Martin Thomas. Okay, we don't need a chair, boys. We're gonna kneel for the rest of the stream. That's a lie. I can't do that to my knees for too long. Face Sprout, Otterpuss, Trinketade, Coral Creatures, Rumble, Slug, Kelp Maidens, Songstress, Pokestick, Nami TF. Zap, Sprayfin, Hidden Pathways, Rubblefish, and Mind Meld. I am bad at casting Mind Meld on the right turn, so we'll see how that goes. Grunting and yelling without actually doing the push-ups. I promise that I'm doing it. I don't have a second camera, and this is my laptop, so I can't actually move the stupid fucking webcam. But that's an upcoming upgrade. What about another 10 to be sure? You're gonna have to trust me on this one. Does the out of breath part help? I promise I'm not faking that. But yeah, the angle isn't great. When we did 200 of them, I did push the camera down, but for 10, it moves my setup too much. I know these are excuses, but I'm working on fixing that. Also, give me my chair now. How much money is the webcam you want? So, to be honest, I haven't done a ton of research yet. There are, I think the ones I want are going to be like on the more expensive end, probably at least a couple hundred. I've been banking a little bit over time. Also, Morperdorp, hello, welcome back to the stream in the chat. But yeah, it's one of those upgrades that I'm working towards. I also need a new computer, which is a even larger thing to consider. Because I've been streaming on a laptop and it works, But if I had more like a bit more processing power and more things that I could connect, it would be a lot better. It's like too much money. Also, Retiri Flower, thank you for the follow. Let's jump into this though. Retiri? Retural. I think I pronounced it that wrong. Correct me if I did get it wrong. Definite LOR, but don't know which stream. TFT Jordan. TFT Jordan, I think you were in the wrong game. Okay. Now I need to remember how to pilot Nami TF. This is gonna be bad. Help compile tier 3 tier X seasonals. That's actually pretty cool. That's Grumble Slug. I can also prank them. What are you running? Udyr Akshan? If they have Shapestone, the auction is Pelk Maidens. Nami TF Shellfolk, yeah. Here we go. Give me a prank. I want to see what you have eventually. Not immediately, but eventually. There's a Spray Fin draw, excellent. There's Vagabond, how are you? Unfortunately here. Who shared this? That's not the thing. Double D shared this. I can send you the code, actually. I think it might still be the last thing I copied. I take that. Slug, stand in the way from me for a second. Here we go. Enough to ostracize yourself from the... To not ostracize yourself from the community. Honestly, makes sense. I've given up on ranked, but let me copy this again. I think this should be the Nami TF. Correct me if I'm wrong, and by correct me, yell at me in the chat, and I will try to find the right one. You stuck with us? All hail the morph that has remained with the LOR, and us, collectively. There's quicksand. Fuck you, I guess? Pokey them? I'm trying to remember not to play from the right of my hand. I'm trying to remember that more often. Okay, that worked. There's a coral creatures. Don't give me jettison. Don't you dare give me jettison. You're gonna give me jettison, aren't you, little buddy? You're going to. I know you are. I can feel it. I can feel it from here. You gave a blood bait. Aw, step down. Return like the prodigal son. Magical misadventures whenever the last balance pop dropped. No intention to be competing anytime soon either. You would manifest a Fae here. Before or after the core creatures. I can still do it. They only have one available anyway, and I'm not wasting too much mana here. There's a Loping Telescope. We're not targeting too much with the Fated, right? Telescope, probably? That was MFTF? Never mind, I fucked it up. Oh, that's why I fucked it up. Where's the new one? I'll copy it when this game is over. Again, if I forget, yell at me. It's the one that Devil D corrected, so I copied it out of the chat, but I didn't put it in my list correctly. As vulnerable, I understand. I understand the feeling. I don't like it, but sure. Okay, so this kills the 4-2. They don't have any other vulnerable. Udyr, what's Udyr at actually? Nothing. Akshan's approaching level. Seasons like don't really want to hit masters at the end time with scouts. That should be the code for Nami TF. Zombie Ash was fun. Play that 1 mana burst and then TF. Oh, the trinket trade. Trinket trade or blood bait? Because I can do both. And then the blue card. Oh, because we can draw it, yeah. So at least it's no longer a problem. Refill, pull that. Trinket, Bloodblade is shit. At least it's no longer around, though, is my thinking there. So I don't want it to just be a dead spell in my hand, either.
Blue as the serpent.
At least Snapjaw is a body. that could potentially be buffed by something else. Also, once again, I have absolutely objectively failed to draw Nami, which is just a running through line. She hates me. Really just hates me. Okay, I can't see any units here. They have 5 cards and 3 mana. Prank, maybe? We're going up to 6 next turn. It's gonna die when you play it. Oh, the 0-2. Oh, that's fair, because it just chunks it, runs itself into anything else. I might just prank Trinket. Entrapment, Powder Kegs, Otterpuss, probably. Entrapment is kind of nice. But Otterpuss also gives us the attune back. Also, where is the fish woman? I need fish woman here. She is kind of important. Only slightly. Only slightly key to the whole strategy that we're doing. Do I feel like pokey sticking anything? What are you at currently? 4? I need elusives. I need more elusives. Pokey. I'm tempted to use it on the 3-1. But I also know this usually goes to Nexus. This is the first season you decided to be competitive, made plat for the first time. Don't want to know what plat hell is. You don't want to get stuck in there? But come on. Plat hell is wonderful. You can stare at Diamond 1, not Diamond 1. I mean, you can stare at Diamond 1. You can stare at Plat 1 and Diamond 4, like, why won't you just let me in, you bitches? Alright. That's 2 of 9. Think pass? There's a spray fin as well. Draw 2 and summon. That drops the number of other things that I can cast, but it does give us a spell. Diamond is so bad. Like to reach Diamond just for self-satisfaction. Yes, you're a bitch. It's like Plat, but 10 times worse. I didn't mind Diamond when I hit it. It was annoying. Though, to be fair, I also didn't get past Diamond 2, I think it was, because I just kind of ran out of motivation, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. What to order off of Uber Eats tomorrow for lunch? Disclaimer, you like Asian food? I will happily help facilitate the Uber Eats decision. Ordering food is just so satisfying. I know Uber Eats and DoorDash are a mess and it's expensive, but it's just so satisfying. He's going to make cup noodles and order some roast pork, but surely you can do better than that. It depends on how the noodles, it depends on, I think, how you season the noodles and what you put in it. Because you can make cup noodles pretty decent. That's the Howling Abyss. Oh, you're running Udyr Akshan Howling Abyss? I've seen the Akshan one and the Akshan Talia shit. But that honestly wasn't what I was expecting. So you're basically done on mana for the turn, I think. Sharp Sight, not Sharp Sight. Shape Stone still exists, so I don't think the TF is safe here. Drop the flavor packet in and add some water to the line. Nothing glamorous, prank him to shit. Getting cup noodles the way you want them is an art form. I don't like cooking, so I feel that. Desert Duel. Oh, you're running the new fancy stuff. You're running the new things. Fry an egg. Oh, there's your Shape Stone. I see it. I'm witnessing it. Okay, now what do I do? Probably just elusive? These can go as well, I think. Because they're just gonna ping in. I have finals to finish. Oh, yeah, those suck. I wish you luck with finals. I hope they go relatively smoothly. Need to graduate. Oh, are you a senior? That is a rough year. There's a Mirai. Yeah, okay, and I can trigger that pretty fast. That's a Mind Meld. How much can I buff the elusives? If I can pour out elusives and then Mind Meld and hopefully not into a Rite of Negation, graduate at the end of the semester, assuming you don't fail anything. I believe that you won't fail more. I don't think you're going to fail. Also, Sweep, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I think this first. Give me some attune. Give me some attune, cast a spell, cast Mirai. We have Trinket Trade again, that's alright. Kick those final assignments in the balls, respectfully. No, completely brutalize those assignments. Teach them who's boss. Can't do anything too glamorous. Yeah, time, money. investing in something else that isn't a degree. That's difficult in your senior year. We were lucky enough to have a kitchen for like 2 years that I was in college, and then the last 2 we got better. My friends and I got better rooms, but the dorm that we were in, are you shitting me? My opponent is playing Nami better than I am because they have a Nami. No! Oh no! All right, well, I'm gonna Mirai, I think, and then again hope they don't have a Rite of Negation
No one can
next turn, because I have a spicy mind meld. It's so spicy. It kills you. Mostly it just kills my opponent, which I deeply desire. How could you play a Nami versus me? To be fair, I think it is the first proc of the Abyss, so they just locked into my champion. Why do you forsake me, Mermood? Why? Alright, TFT Jordan. Make a decision. Come at me. Currently, you can only do 4 damage. Well, I mean, 4 plus maybe the Nami, but that's not super great to attack with that anyway. So that's fine and handy dandy. That's a 5-2. You're really going in, huh? You've made decisions. Oh, cause right. Ah, yes, buffs. Okay. I'm sitting on my own lights. That's no good. What kind of Asian restaurants? Also a good question. We order from a lot of like Chinese and sushi places. I quite like sesame chicken myself. Let's block. I say blocking with my elusive because I definitely meant to do that. Let's just block that, I think. We're taking 7. But I don't have a fearsome blocker anyway, so let's go. Chinese. Parents are from Hong Kong, so I grew up with that type of cuisine. Oh, that's cool. You were able to grow up with it. Technically I am Chinese, but I was adopted, so I have like no cultural or food connections. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's Tsunami. Let's do this, I think. Gurgling. Much gurgling. Let's prank you. Do you have a right? I'm really afraid you do. There are 2 cards I can't see. They might be champions, to be honest. They could also just be champions. I think just cast the other spells. Shakedown, Prowling Projectile. There's another Autopus for another prank. Vulnerable doesn't really matter. I think another Autopus. How would I describe upstate New York? Surprisingly Eastern European. There are a lot of like Russian, Ukrainian immigrants there who moved like decades ago. It's actually there's a I know I knew a lot of people who were Eastern European, also Italian. There are a lot of Italian people up there. Gonna go with the cup noodles, egg roast pork idea. Seems like a decent time, pretty low maintenance. Low maintenance is good if that's what you're looking for. Also, I like putting eggs in things, so I approve of this decision. Solid 5-star college meal. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to eat fucking college like cafeteria food. So there was a building on my campus that sold like buffet style things that you could just pick from and take. I found plastic in my food. People found plastic other things. There was one day where they all had like mac and cheese, me included, and all of us woke up the next day with like real bad food poisoning. It wasn't fun. Live at home, have done so the entire time during your undergrad, for better or for worse. It depends on, you know, your situation for sure. If it works for you, that's fine. You have a siphoning strike, which at this point I don't care about because you don't know that I have a mind meld currently. Probably for the best. Glass in my college was used as fuck. It was. Also for context, Glass is one of the mods here. It was indeed a weird time. That's another desert duel. I'm gonna make that 7. I still do not see a Rite of Negation. So I'm gonna cast Face Sprout and into a Mind Meld and hope it works. That's my plan. Maybe it won't work. Please don't have a counter spell. I want my 12/12s. Grumble Slug? Oh, for the extra tune. Do they have a counter? They could have like 2 frostbites, to be fair. But yeah, they could, I guess, have 2 frostbites. But they can't block elusives in those colors. Desert Duel is now out of reach. They didn't have a counter. Wonderful. Last was my only mod. To be fair, I technically have another mod. When I first started, I made another one of my friends the mod, but he hasn't been here in a long time. So Glass at the moment is my only one. But yeah, Glass and I went to the same college, which is where we met. And it was very strange. It was very, very strange. A mod herself, yes. When this turn is they run Harsh Winds or Double Flash Freeze. They do run that. I did kind of forget they had that in hand. Actually, with that, they might have a freeze. I saw it in hand, too, and I just completely forgot that that was an option. I think we should still be okay, though. Oh! Quicksand doesn't fix the death problem. Doesn't fix the problem of you're still gonna die. If you don't, well, there's still the Nami to think about. That only buffs a couple of things, though. They're just trading in because they want to see what Howling Abyss generates, I think. One freeze is enough. Now it's a little sus. Now it's a bit sus. Now they had an opportunity to respond. So no canners, just a good old Freljord doing stuff. I'm hoping, what's at 9? No Tryndamirs, please? Nothing like that. I can continue the prank experience. I can finally get the Snapjaw out. Just to straw a second meld. It's in there. It exists. Never have a counter. Oh. But anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, college was weird. The weirdest experience we ever had was there were these people filming like this Drumble would have gotten 12 damage in. Oh, you're right for the additional. Also, that's a... Does that kill me? That might actually kill me. Because they have a shaped stone. That goes up to 9. But with the overwhelm, also the fucking Desert Duel. Also, Desert Duel can take away whatever I cast here. Telescope, Giga Chad. But also Gangplank is a thing to think about. I mean, if they Desert Duel, I have a Blast Cone that I can give Barrier to, but this is a bit risky. Serpent, Starspring, Mushroom Ring. It doesn't super matter here, does it? Challenger? It doesn't really matter. Gangplank is a problem. Gangplank is a pretty big problem. Gangplank exactly murders my butt. God damn it, Gangplank! That's not shitty. You worthless motherfucker. Oh, exactly lethal to the fucking... Alright. Alright. Starspring 27 turn WinCon. Exactly. Oh, we get a shed emote though! We get a shed emote though! They actually pinged with the Udyr. Finally! Anyway, back to my weird story about college. The weirdest time was people were filming this, like, let's try this again also. This parody video, like, in the middle of the fucking night at, like, 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. they're filming something, and we hear from our room, like, chanting noises, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? So we go outside, and it was just really, I don't know who made the decisions, but they were just horrible decisions, like stacked in a row. So what they were trying to do is they were trying to film a video that was like making fun of the vegans on campus, which is already kind of questionable. Like, don't go after people's food choices, you know, like let people, you know, eat what they're comfortable fucking eating. So they were already trying to mock the mock vegans. Also, Sweet used to play this game when it came out as so different now. I don't even recognize it. It has changed a ton. Are you thinking about going back, or are you just like watching other people to see what's new? So they were already making bad decisions on that end. I think we can Trinket Sprout to attune. Pocket Aces, Monkey Business, Otterpuss. Probably Otterpuss. And then we look outside to see that not only are people chanting. They're wearing like fucking white robes in the middle of the night in a circle around a bonfire, and they are chanting meat is sin, like repeatedly. Like, it's not even, I'm not shitting you. I have photos of people standing in front of a house in white robes chanting meat is sin. And I was 2 in the morning, so I was just like, what the fuck are you people doing? And how do I get away from all of you? That's the strangest story I have. Also, hello. How are you? I don't like that. I really don't like that. And then also apparently they didn't like I knew a friend of mine in a class who like thought like joined the project because she didn't know what it was, and then afterwards she also like didn't get paid or anything for the video work or the work that she did on the video. So it was just all around just absolutely terrible. I don't want to gonna go bed, but I don't know if it was ever going to get into the current meta. So the KK vapors were discriminating against vegans. Kind of. It was intensely strange. What do I cast here? I need to attune a little bit. I mean, I could cast a squirrel. Assistant is okay, but we're not doing a ton of targeting. I don't know, squirrel? That's kind of weird. We could also just do, oh, Nami here works as well. We need to block with something. Depending on what you last played, a good chunk of sold stuff is viable these days, Scouts being the best example. I tried ranking up with Scouts early this season and then just kind of bored with it, but I think I was also just kind of getting tired of ranked in general, so that's not necessarily a critique of the archetype, and more just a critique of myself. Noxus tri-beam piles, a pig being roasted in the middle of the street over the bonfire. Not quite. Unfortunately worse, as it were. We can, I think, refill and draw here.
Never lost a fair game.
There's a pick a card happening over there. You're killing it? You're killing it. How dare you kill it? Alright, Piltover Peacemaker is happening. I do have another one at least. That still triggers, which is good, I guess. There's a pokey stick as well. You can, I think, just go. Yes, on your work site. I have a squirrel and he is swole. He got muscles. He went to the fucking gym. What do you got, lady? Okay. There's an 8 mana vengeance, right? We tax that. There's a trap. Oh, what are you doing? Actually, Caitlyn Jace. I saw the Jace, but I kind of just forgot about the Caitlyn. Sorry, Caitlyn! We love you! Let's see here. I do want to, I think, cast this first. Refill Otter. Yasuo stun-based deck. I mean, Malphite. Well, Malphite's not great, but he's fun at least. Also works with stuns. Okay. 2 Mariahs can come down. Nami's at 6 of 8. We can get her this turn. We can get the Nami leveled this turn. If I'm not stupid about things, which I'm trying not to be. There's elusive. Look at all these lovely, tasty things that you could remove. That you could cast mana to remove. Bought 5 champs in the game. According to just about everyone. Even me, the meme person. The person who wants to do nothing except play bad cards is like, man, Yasuo sucks. Unfortunately. There's a regular vengeance. Gosh dang it. Also, well, actually, Jace is now there. Mind Meld is okay. Kill it. That's fine. Didn't want that anyway. Who needs things? I can prank Burble Mirai. We would need 10 for that. We have 7. So prank, Burble TF, and then maybe the Kelp Maidens. Can you hear about playing competitively? They're pretty good stun decks. Well, I can make that 8. Cloud Stance. Is there anything I can use Cloud Stance for? I feel like no. Let's just cast this for now. There's a Sting Officer. I don't have removal for that, unfortunately. I can use a red card potentially, but to get rid of it. They might have another one though. I could always do this first to see. GP in actual League of Legends and Amumu. 6 months removed from Gangplank dominance. Oh no. Amumu is unfortunately not in the game yet. Right,
Something for
I've added a bunch of other things. Did recommendations for, so much so they nerfed him. And a removal spell that worked really well with him. Yeah, the Gangplank. I forgot about the Gangplank nerf. I was surprised they touched him at the time it came out, but I also wasn't. I don't know how at the time how into the meta I was. That unfortunately dies the 2-1, but it does put on a little bit of pressure. We're definitely losing the TF here, I think, because that has Challenger now. They also just have a bunch of mana for things next turn. Harpoon nerf hurts if you use the 1 mana card on the Jace. Wait, 1 mana. Oh! Fuck, you're right. It actually gave me a spell that I could use and I just blew it. As per usual. As per usual. I fucked it up. We might have another opportunity, but no, that was the turn to use it. I think Pirates is not bad now. There's a time trick. Mono of these managed to stick around. Don't even know which champs they have on Runeterra. That's how long you've been out of the game. Not a huge fan of it. Sweep, I am happy to open up the roster so you can take a look. The newest expansion was... what was it? Galio, Gnar, Udyr, and... what's the other thing? I can't remember now. That's a lot of healing. That's a lot of things happening. That is your only thing, though, this turn. Like, when they only had the original ones. Galio, Udyr, Gnar... Yuumi! The pussy. How could I forget that? Okay, so I'm pretty sure... TF dies here? And they left! Okay! Got another win. Let's go. Like the original 24. Long time ago. So, champions, new champions. Let's take a brief diversion and chat about some champions. So, I mean, obviously Nami is also new. What's the fastest way? Probably just going here, huh? So, not Dex cards. Cards specifically. Kennen is new. I think Teemo and Zoe Fizz were around. Ari's new. Akshan. There's Diana Elise. Zillion. Aphelios Azir, probably. Video of all the current champs in the game. Show unowned. I think I have all of them, so they should be all here. Click show unowned. I mean, I think they're all here. So that should show up. Aurelia, Caitlyn, LeBlanc, Lissandra, Nami, Rek'Sai and Pyke are the lurk. Filter by expansion. I can filter by expansion, can't I? I keep forgetting that I can. So everything not in foundations, right? In which case, all of this shit. So I misidentified the Zoe. There's all of this. Where did I leave off? Around the Lulu-ish. Misfortune MF. Or Misfortune MF. They're the same thing. Nami, Rek'Sai, Riven, Soraka, Tristana, Yuumi, Ziggs, Bandle. Oh, if you don't know what Bandle City did, prepare for a lot of annoying cards. Or at least like other cards that people count as annoying. Echo, Gnar, Kindred, Leona, Maokai, Nocturne, Pantheon, Poppy. Oh, if you were playing Yasuo with stuns, Yasuo Leona, it gets paired a lot, often. The Maokai, Nocturne, Pantheon has been dominant recently. Poppy was extremely dominant, then got nerfed. Pyke is part of the Rek'Sai lurk. Renekton, Rumble, Shyvana, Sivir, Kench, Taric, TF that we were just using. Vygar's a darkness archetype with Senna. Victor got a buff! Yay! That's the newest thing that I'm excited about! Woo! And he's actually slightly usable now. Victor Riven is a thing. Xerath and Nazir are now also kind of big because they buffed Sundisk. Even still, Poppy is decent. Even still, the Poppy remains. Then Lee Sin, Quinn, Senna Swain, Senna's the Vigar thing. Talia is another landmark mechanic, which I think is also probably new since that time. Udyr is one of the new ones. Trundle Vi, Jarvan, more Demacia, big stuff. Nass is part of the whole Shurima package. Took 2 buffs, but Victor is top tier now. Probably didn't know it was here. Pike got a nerf recently, unfortunately. You just missed it. Nass is Sejuani, Galio. Malphite is technically stuns and landmarks. Nautilus, Steep. Scion, discard, kind of runs with Draven and Rumble a little bit, depends on what you're running. Sometimes Jinx, but that's a little bit more niche, I think. Aurelion Sol, I think that's it. That looks like it's it. Sol is still the big boy, the big honkity chunk at the top. Anything is new for you? Well, that's the broad since Foundations releases. It is a lot. It is a lot. But I don't know, if you like that, if you like seeing a bunch of new things, it can be kind of exciting but also overwhelming. Learning part is really fun, or at least that's what a friend told you. I have heard through other people that learning new mechanics can be entertaining. But yeah, anything else? Oh, if you like PvE, there's a new thing called Path of Champions, which is kind of a roguelike-ish. You basically build a deck from starter ones that you give you, and they you can add cards and take things out, and there's shops you run into and different challenges, and like you can choose different champions to go through the whole path with. It's pretty cool. I don't personally play it much, as you can see, but other people really love it, and it's actually kind of cool that it's here now. Less concerned with giving competitive deck than playing a champ that downright sucks. See, as part of only one deck. Lurk is an archetype, is nesting it into. Lurk is a solid big boys. Sweeb's favorite champ stink. Sweeb, I feel for you, because most of my favorite champions also stink. I think it'd be more painful than learning to play main League of Legends. I'm still like half thinking about starting League of Legends, and then everyone tells me no. And this is one of the instances where I'm like, do I listen to the people? Do I listen to what the people are telling me, or do I just ignore them? I'm gonna delete this. The Shards of the Mountain Ezreal did not work, so that's okay. What our next deck submission is from Martin Thomas. Did I copy the right thing? This is not what I anticipated. Favorite champ is Tryndamere, and he only got one deck that rarely sees competitive play. Tryndamere is fun. He's good meat stick. Unfortunately, that's kind of all he is. Quest? Martin Thomas, where did you go? Right here. Saga Seeker, Yordle Assistant, Guiding Touch, Goat, Pale Cascade, Quick Quill, Bligger? I don't know where I found Bligger from. Heroic Refrain, Ayula, White Flame, Yumi, Zenith Blade, Pantheon, Rainbow Fish, Tarek, Freed Colossus, and Camphor the Doubt. Can I replace wait, I need to catch up a little bit. It's like Akshan, so you're safe. Akshan looks fun. Like, of the gameplay I've seen, Akshan just looks like he could be fun to pilot. Replace a Yordle Squire with Heroic Refrain. Yes, I can. I can do that indeed. Do I not own? I don't own them. Let's make another one real quick. Currently on the Fated quest. Why are there 41 people? We got raided, and they decided to hang on with the chaos. Also, Red, hello and welcome back. Good morning to you. Actually started with Runeterra, then jumped to League of Legends. Oh, a fat raid. Yes, it was. Shout out again to Sir Torment for that. Yeah, I might do it. Part of me is like, oh, I could also do Wild Rift, but I don't want to be a pussy ass bitch and do Wild Rift, you know? Not that I think the people who play Wild Rift aren't like, playing a real game or anything, but like, if I'm gonna play League, I want to play the real version of it, the big fat version with complicated shit in it. I've played a little bit of Dota. I've played a few games of Dota, and that broke my brain. So if I feel like if I can live through that, I can live through League, right? Right? Dota's the worst of them all, right? This is also after having played, like, HOTS a lot. So I feel like I have somewhat of a base. It's just, do I want to really drop down that hole of Going into it. Ooh, we got faded units off the bat. Martin Thomas, I apologize. I am terrorizing someone with a turn 1 Saga Seeker. Am I doing that? We could also just Yordle Squire first. Make them think I don't have it. Fuck it. We're gonna cast it anyway. Yes. Deal a damage. You go, sir. Whatever your name is. I keep forgetting. What is your name again? Tor. Tor! Tor is your name, yes. Alright, Tor. Alrighty, Tor. Amumu, Ashipi, and Graves. Only time one turn 1 Saga Seeker doesn't piss you off is that when I'm doing it. I'm just that powerful. What do you have? Is this another Howling Abyss deck? I just realized, is this another fucking Howling Abyss? I feel like it might be, and I don't appreciate it. I don't want it to be another Howling. Want to play League, it'd be fine with as long as you don't go past the login screen. What if I want to do more than the login screen though? Is that not permitted? Can I at least look at the pretty skins? Because I do think the skins are gorgeous. I could stare at the art in there for like 5 hours. It's opening the doors of hell itself. Don't play League, it's toxic. Oh, troll chant's happening. Well, they butt heads. They have officially butted heads. Excellent. Slide up pirates over here. Can I get an order of 2 pirates, and one fish on the side? You're just doing the ramp thing. I mentioned I don't like the ramp thing. I don't, by the way. I don't appreciate it.
Just follow the yellow light. Easy.
I can heal, I think. There's a go. That's a 6-5. We're up to 3 to 5 targeting. Gotta flex those old fucking faded muscles that I haven't used in a hot minute. Haven't had fried or steamed fish in a while, and you love both? Aw, go get some! Oh, if you can, of course. The next time, whenever your next assignment is done, go get yourself some fish as a reward. Did I target this turn? I haven't. Bah, I should have played that first, probably, because they were gonna... I should have, I think, seen the Howling cast, and I didn't. That's 4. We can target up to 5, so Pantheon's here. Just stay away from ranked, and they'll probably have a decent time with League of Legends. Had Gyozas yesterday, not fish, but it reminded me of it. Had Gyoza today? Nice. There's an avalanche. Oh, I can actually also just cast Camphor, which is kind of amazing. They have 3 mana. That's fine. I mean, I could also just buff the Pantheon, to be honest. But I want to see the fancy animation. They have 3 mana. Fuck it. We're gonna see the fancy animation, and then we're gonna cast Pantheon into Pale Cascade. Or rather, probably Pale into a Pantheon, rather. Thank you for all of the buff stuff. That doesn't sound terrible. Gang playing Katarina. More ideas. That is also just, I think, enough. I think that also just, let's see, that's 3 plus 9. It's short. We're short on damage a little bit, but we also just have a buff Pantheon, which we can cast. I could also just do Zenith Blade first for Overwhelm, but I think I may be able to close out soon. I'm gonna see what the Pantheon rolls. Or now Zenith Blade, I think first for the additional targeting, that's a 10-11 with Overwhelm, plus the Camphor, plus the whatever the Pantheon rolls. I think that might be okay. Champion animation, it is. Like a drug, it's impossible to escape playing League of Legends after getting hooked. Camphor, good stats for the cost. Just hit Impact or draw Pale. We can always force her to play only to play ARAM. I've played ARAM like once. And I think I ended up with Darius, if I'm remembering correctly. So also, I've played League like twice in my life. Like, I didn't get far enough to unlock all of the summoner spells, I think. because it for some reason locks you out of those, which still just boggles my mind. Like, why does it do that? But I don't have a ton of experience at all. Very, very low amount of experience. LOR is your crack. You're afraid to try League Acid. League Acid, indeed. You have elusive. That's good. We like a nice elusive. You trade. You trade pretty nicely. I think. I also don't want you around next turn, to be fair. I also don't want you to exist, Talia. Apologies. You don't have scout, right? I didn't miss a scout proc. I did not miss a scout proc. All hail. Have a good league experience as long as you make mute all players in less than 4 seconds. As long as you don't talk to your opponent. Aren't they disabling all chat or something? Or did they already disable all chat? Is that already implemented? I remember someone saying something about that. There's a quicksand. And it doesn't stop the quick attack. It does stop the overwhelm, but not the quick attack. Watched enough League YouTube videos to figure it out. You've already been indoctrinated enough to understand. There's 2 champions. I'm gonna pretend that isn't happening. I can also just cast another Zenith Blade or just slap a camphor on the field. Hi, Shen. How are you? I'm gonna cast another camphor at you. Enjoy. It's not all chat you have to worry about. They never did. Oh. Interesting. I thought I remember seeing that somewhere, but maybe they'd reverted it or I was lied to. Teammates being dicks is more common than your opponents being dicks. That's extremely fair. If you're losing, your opponents aren't gonna fucking flame you in particular. Your opponents are never gonna yell jungle diff at you. We got a win though. With Martin Thomas's. I actually didn't see the Taric or the Yumi at all. Well, we got there with Fated, and I'll take that honestly. Moving on. Unhelpful Yoda sent me something. Let's take a look at that as well. I've reached the maximum number. I need to delete something. Actually, this is also a camphor deck, but we're gonna remove that because we also just played extra camphor. Why are we talking about Rengar? I did see the Yumi. Did I have it in hand and just ignore it? Take it to the Saga Seeker. No, Yumi doesn't give quick attack. That was the Quick Quill, the 1/1. Not the Yumi. If there was the Yumi in there, it would have been given +1/+1 every turn. They said they was disabled chatting to opponents in one server, but people started asking me if allies chat. Leave the chat with enemies. Jungle Flame is a jungle main. I'm part of the oppressed group. A quick quill of terror in your ranked games. It kind of does turn into a terror though, doesn't it? Also unhelpful Yoda. Yes, I think I have that correct. We're good. Let's see here. This is. Ooh dear, is this? No, it's not. It's not. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I saw the yellow and I was like, is this the Shurima that I've been playing against? It isn't. Let's see. Big man, go brr. I can't spell. Go brr. Here we go. Let's import that. Think you should have to sleep more, Padorp. Thank you for coming into the stream in the chat. Appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck with all of your assignments. Get some good rest. I wish you delicious food as well. And thank you. I think the rest of the stream will be going pretty well. What's ranked? Haven't played that in a month. Udyr Tribeam? Oh, is it Udyr Tribeam? I don't know. Where is it? Yes, this one. Kick finals in the balls, yes. 4 Cannon, 4 Chief, 3 Sisters, Bot, Boom Baboon, Mystic, Sunporks, Troll Chant, Vulpine, Wanderer, Get Excited, Neandroid, Station Archivist, Victor Udyr, and Shaman's Call. Oh, I'm creating cards and leveling a Victor. Okay. I'm okay with this. So we have bots for discard, we have Flame Chomp for also discard. Mystic, Sumpworks for Nexus damage, also Ignitions, Vulpine Wanderer gives us a stance. Created cards, more discard engines, regular Neandroids. Station Archivist to find us things, Victor for created cards, Udyr for hopefully having cast stance swapped. having casted stance swaps, Brain.exe has failed by the time he's on the board, and then Shaman's Call. All right, let's try this out. All right, Neandroid. Yo, Neandroid is honestly surprisingly fun. I was hoping to see that the new calculated creations a bit more, but it makes sense that people aren't using it a ton. That isn't the right one. This is the right one. Big Man Go Burr, yes. Shall we change up our board? Let's do Club Ox. Let's jam to some Club Ox music and put in Hector because he's adorable and the best cheerleader ever. Okay, that seems good. Let's go. You're up and hopeful Yoda. Okay. What do you what is my opponent doing? 1,000 sins. You are committing 1,000 sins by running that deck, I can promise you. So, I mean, I'm gonna die. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to die. I drew both my champions, which is slow. Unfortunately, a little slow. Victor, my son, I love you. You are too early. You have arrived prematurely. Sundisk! Boom baboon! I didn't hit the pass button. Excuse me. Apologies for the inadvertent rope. There's an Ancient Preparations. They always have it. Here we go. Smack me with that clockling. Shaman's Call. I mean, I can cast Boom Baboon at least. And then I can cast Ninny Android. And then I can sit pretty and wait. Premature Victor needed enhancements. A few enhancements required. Creation buff is not yet there. Was a right post was touching future buffs a few months ago. In relation to calculated creations and Victor or something else? To be honest, I should probably be reading the LOR Reddit more often. More often than I do currently. I think we can Android here. There's no Rolling Sands out, so we can, I think we're okay here. We also have a Get Excited to discard the Flame Chompers with. Did some Nexus damage for Udyr. Oh dear, Udyr. Player suggested calculations to be 1 mono or create the card. Or make the card you created be 1 mono less. It is kind of pricey, calculated creations. It can be useful. I like it in expeditions. Or if you just need spells and want like some kind of P&Z elusive deal, but it is kind of difficult. I can summon more of these boys. They have 3 mana currently. Let's see. I think just go with that. Nothing has vulnerable. I think I want to cast these into Victor. His hex cores are kind of slow, but we'll deal with it. The 3/3 hits or trades with the 3/1. That can trade with anything actually. It might be okay to cast him. And then Daring Poros in the following. Better stats. 4 HP elusive with 3 mana is broken. Like to pair calculated creations with Face Sprout. Don't utter the name. Don't utter the bandle over here. Don't bring that bandle into our business. Yeah. All right. Well, that's 2 damage. That's 2 damage. I mean, I can take 3, and that's okay. And then we cast Hex Core and try to summon some Poros, I think. It's just Bandle being Bandle. It's just Bandle doing Bandle things. Is it broken? Is it painful? Probably Bandle generated it. High roll Invictors! High roll Invictors for sure. Ah, fuck. Also, they have Rite of the Arcane. But I almost high rolled a Victor. It was almost good. Activations for having a focus set of cards both players know you can get. It is limited. It is quite useful that way. There's a bot. Ah, my Victor. Oh, sweet Victor. To be fair, I did play very much into the Rite of the Arcane, but you know, I was hoping. I had misplaced hope. We're gonna want to take something here, huh? I do kind of want the ignition off of the bot, I think. But probably better to give that whatchamacallit? Vulnerable instead of this. Anything you want from it, you can guarantee to get it. Yes. Instead of desperately hoping you find some kind of damage. You are very keen on removing my units. And I understand why. I don't like it, but I do understand why. So these can ping Nexus for Udyr. Currently, unfortunately, very behind on the damage. I also should have cast the bot first before the Poros if I was going to do that anyway. That was a mistake. We can kill the 5-3 currently. There's a Sumpworks map. Everyone's at 17. Zerath's here, though. Hello, Big Chonkity. Hello, Mage Ball. How are you, Mage Ball? Okay. I can kill the Zerath. But then they just cast another Zerath, huh? Do I bother even trying to kill Zerath? I mean, they're gonna swing here because they know that the 5-3 is unable to do, or it looks like it's able to do damage here. I think it's still just kind of a Sundisk loss, though. What's been created here? That's 14 damage. Still can't block that anyway. They have 1 mana. They don't have Ancient Hourglass. So I'm tempted to kill the Zerath here. We go down to 7 if we do that and don't block with anything else. Which is also just kind of not great. I think we definitely cast Get Excited, discard Ignition. It's on the 5 through the Zerath. I feel like I'm just going to die to Sundisk anyway, though, and this does save us the most HP. So I might honestly just do that. Can block with anything else? I kind of want the Nexus damage. Max Insanity! Hello and welcome back! Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll fucking deal with it. This is fine. Udyr is only a 4-4, unfortunately. I can't give him elusive. They're tapping down, so fuck it. I'm gonna play a champion. I'm doing alright. I'm on vacation for the next week, so super excited about that, honestly. And I'm enjoying some viewer decks right now. You make Udyr Spirits Unleashed, huh? I could also just do a bunch of damage to the face right now. Or just give it a regular stance swap, huh? I could also just cast this and make 2 fleeting, which would be, what, Regeneration and something else? Is that the safest here? We do get a Poro attack in, regardless. If Azir comes down now, we lose. If Azir comes down now, we lose anyway. So, let's just go for the moment. Damn you, leveling consistently on 6! Unless I don't have the Burbman, but I suspect that they do. Burbo. Why isn't Udyr spell Shaman's Call? Oh, yeah, that also threw me for a loop when I first saw it. I was just like, what's this nonsense? They're really going hard on the rights of the arcane. God damn. I have another one, though. You use a Zerath for it. You still could have Burbo. To be fair, they could still very much have a Burbo. Grabs popcorn. Yeah, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Also, Martin Thomas, the very desirable champ. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I mean, okay. But goddamn, you really don't like my stuff. They've dropped so low on mana. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, I can deal 1 to everything else. That unfortunately wipes my challenger, but I mean, sure? Alright, what does that do? It does something. It does technically do something, at least. They did the Udyr of Desirable Champ spell in the game, technically. Yeah. I hate that it works, but I know it does. I know that it works, and I despise it with every piece of my being. I want you to block with Xerath here. You're not gonna block with Xerath, but I want you to. I want you to feel my pain. Let's just cast Ignition. I don't have any discard, so it's going. Victor is what? Almost leveled? 5 or something? 5 of 7. I'm actually almost there. Only now I get shit stomped. Also, Martin Thomas, let me copy in your request before I just completely forget that it was existent. Oops, I copied the whole username and also not the right URL. That's a rock bear? Oh, to ping my unit down, which I have no response to whatsoever. I can hardcast Boom Baboon at least, but that's about it. They didn't find a bird. They do not have Burbo, and I am surprised by this. What can I kill here? Is there a way I can get rid of the Xerath? Excuse me. There is technically a way that I can get rid of the Xerath, only I run the fuck out of units if I do that. If I do this, I am taking 2 overkill, though. I could block here and do something else. Xerath is still a problem. If I Mystic Shot the 2-1, they have the opportunity to cast, whatchamacallit, Shape Stone to kill me. So I need to top deck a unit regardless. We're still dead, but I'm trying to find ways out. It's not working. They don't have Shape Stone, you think? Leader's champs will support his level up condition rather than his win con. Yeah, to be fair, they probably don't. I'm just constantly afraid of it. Can I remove your Xerath from the table? Deck doesn't run it. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it runs it either because I don't need it. I mean, I might as well just hardcast Flame Chompers for all the good it does. Victor, save me. Victor, that's a Forge Chief. Technically, you block, so I mean, I'll take it. I could kill myself with Ram Stances. Do you have a bird yet? When are you going to find a bird? I can deal, what, 2 damage to the Nexus? I could deal, actually, more than that. I could deal, 6? I can deal 6 Nexus damage right now. And then block with the 5-1 on the following. So, dog, should they put him on rework after release? 2 stances be better to level him Unleashed. It's 2 Ram Stances. It would be more options if it didn't give the buff. You only expect so much. I mean, I could do 1 Ram Stance and then hope to God I don't die. That's an option. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. It does hit my Nexus. It's 2 units out of the way at least. Udyr, LeBlanc, and Garen. I remember that they mentioned the Garen. I was surprised by that. I feel like the Darius Chonk is, or not the Darius Chonk, the Chonk is honestly fine as it is. I know it's old, but I'll just do it again. You know I can see that, right? I can cast Sumpworks to refill a mana, as useless as that is. So you're gonna looking to change up Elite soon? Actually changing old stuff is a good thing. I don't mind the old stuff getting changed. I was just a little surprised that they touched it. I wonder what's gonna happen to like Judgment and stuff like that. So we're still not dead. Now we are dead. Now we are officially dead. Now they kill us. They were really unlucky on the Azir draws. They just needed 1. Unless they're hiding it. Also, they're BMing, so that's always fun and exciting. Also, they have BM energy. If you're gonna be weird, I'm gonna be weird along with you. All right. Watch them randomly run Ruinous Path. Oh my god, it's a Victor. Oh my god, they're going to cast Azir. But I have Victor! You're an elite as an archetype or an archetype that was better suited for LOR in its early days. It feels too mono white for current LOR, I think. Like, not that mono white is bad, but it's just kind of not as great. There's a Devout. Alright, alright. Noted. Give me lifesteal. Give me lifesteal. Give me lifesteal. Give me Challenger. That terrible? That's actually not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It sucks. It does suck though. Don't get me wrong. Still sucks a little bit. Most damage out of the way is the 3/3. Isn't it? I mean, I can still block something next turn. Or we can take the 3/1, kill my Victor next turn. Really not great set of options here. Needed the lifesteal for sure. Can I count on an app like Hoop to think it says somewhere else you have something wrong? Wait, Snapchat? Elites are you what you would recommend new players to play supporters and how bad it is in flexibility? Actually just in how they make elites more appealing to play. They don't need to make them top tier. They please don't. I mean, I'd be I don't know if I'd be okay. I was about to say I would be, then I was like, would I be? Would I be okay if they made elites top tier? I'm not quite sure I would, to be honest with you. They drew every single Rite of the Arcane that they had. The first half of your comment, it had me of Spider Aggro. Spider Aggro is always going to be a classic, you know? Finally, you're killing me! Oh my god. You had it before, but you know what? Fair enough. Can I get a GG? Because you were definitely BMing on that one attack. No? Alright, goodbye! Fuck you! It's still good. Never reached Diamond 1 playing that tech. I mean, it is just like play your fearsome and your aggro in the right order, and it's hard to counter. Let's try this again. I think that was still our first game, though that went on for a long time. Or at least it felt like it to me. Artifact Forever. Are you playing Yetis? LeBlanc Ash? Is that what I'm detecting? I mean, I will laugh if that's our matchup. Or just some kind of reputation, maybe. Gonna pass there. See you next stream, Red, as well. Thank you for coming in today, as always. There's a meet where Spider Aggro is unplayable. There's a meat. If there's a meat. If there is a meat in Runeterra, I think you need to get that checked out. I think you might wanna investigate that a little bit. Okay, no swings, understandable. There's a Poro cannon. I kind of want to sneak out a bot here. Bot into something else. That's a trade with the 2/2 currently. Meatworks 2, the Hapless guy, is spider food. And Warden's Prey is thresh food, for sure. This is an okay trade, I think. We do also have... Oh, you wanted that? I understand. I don't like it, but I understand. It's also a 5/3, Jesus Christ. Victor Nandroid Poros? They don't have... I don't think they have a way of killing him here. We are taking a lot, though. Potentially. Block there, take 5. They don't get draw out of it. I could have blocked one of the 1/1s, but... Let's cast this. Buff the stuff! What did you get? Quick attack? Not terrible, actually. Not a terrible situation, Victor. We just make Poros. We have 5. There's a Shaman's Call. Let's, I think, Neandroid Hex Cores, Daring Poros. We don't have any discard. We might just be able to cast the Ignition. That gave it Fury. Okay. Poro? Poro? Boro. I'm afraid of frostbite onto that, because any of those things can kill it now. I can technically grant a stance to it. But I might just cast another Poro as well. Swing with only the elusives. Victor's currently at 4 of 7. They have 8. They don't have... They could have bloody business, to be fair. They just have a freeze, which is kind of what I was expecting. Oh, and they have Reckoning. Fair enough. Okay. Victor can attack then. Victor is free to go, because they can't frostbite it. So they just take the damage. You were feeling evil? Okay. Martin, I am afraid, but excited at the same time. I am worried, but also aroused, as it were. What are you at again, Victor? Almost there. Let me paste that in. Also, we're approaching the 4-hour mark, at which point I may head out for the evening. But we certainly have time for at least 1 or 2 more decks. You're gonna frostbite my Victor, which I don't appreciate. I can get rid of the Ash for a couple of turns. Can I win in those turns? Maybe not, honestly. And also just Boom Baboon for the thing. This is from 5 months ago. No Pikes or Fioras to worry about. Oh, I definitely don't trust that. There's Challenger, which is nice. That is quite nice. I'm gonna keep going if you're gonna chill over there, because this should be a Victor level here. Dark Knight's Battle City, so less worried now. I don't mind playing Darkness. I'm just not a fan, nor am I good at it. Bandle City, it's alright. That's 1 mana. We also have a 2 mana stance swap. They're not doing anything. Probably because they know if they attack with... Oh, I guess because if they attack with the Ash, they don't have an answer for one of the other units in hand. Which is kind of interesting. It could grant Overwhelm to the Victor. I kind of like that idea. Overwhelm? They might have a freeze then, of course. Think that might be alright. 11 more days in Vandal City is history. Yeah, it's coming up, isn't it? The 26th? Alright, there's a second Victor, which is exciting and spicy. Let's just keep casting upgrades, I think, for as long as we can. They don't have Vengeances because of their colors. Again, they still might have a Bloody Business or something. A Spell Shield be lovely. You just got faded. That's okay. We have another Victor in hand. We have Udyr at 3 of 7. He's getting there. Not quite, though. We don't have any discard. Maybe just Flame Jump into something else. Like, we haven't heard that before. Udyr? Probably? Okay. You're at 3 of 4. So you are rapidly approaching. Udyr. I want to keep 3 Sisters open, but I don't know how feasible that is. I don't think I can swing with this. I want to try, but the Ash kills it immediately if they have Frostbite, so I don't think that's safe enough. I mean, Fated with the stances is actually okay, because it protects his HP. And probably just cast the Ignition, buff the stuff a little bit. Oh, we do need to remember the 0-2, though. So you might be able to squeeze out a Frostbite from that, at least. But the attack is still not good. The attack is still not good. Plus O plus 2 in regeneration. I know you usually cast that on Udyr, but I kind of want to cast it on the Victor. That's a 7 now. Or an 8, rather. I still don't know what they're doing. Still don't know what they're doing, but they have a lot of Noxus buffs. I'm probably being way too conservative here. I should just be jumping at it. Just charging forward. Now you definitely Frostbite that. Well, we do have the 13-3. You're 6-4. So, we can block all of this shit. Harsh winds, never mind. We can't block any of this shit. Except for the lovely 3-1 there.
Barbarossa, guide me.
I was hoping for Yetis, but instead... we just got regular Ash, which kind of sucks. Not a fan, not a fan. Hello? Flash freeze there. The Victor is lying to me, right? It should have gone... Okay, there it goes. It took it a second. It took it a hot minute. We do have an answer, technically, to us dying right now. They have 3 cards left. I kind of want to entomb it, honestly, because I might be able to go on following turns, 2-turn countdown. If we face off another Ash, I think we die anyway, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Tuck that very safely away. Not in my near vicinity. Right? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Goodbye! Thank you. Unfortunately, it did resolve afterwards. And they surrendered! Yeah! Wait, you want to deal with my 18, soon to be 19-9 Victor? Yes, Victor! Yes! Okay. Martin Thomas, you have given me a couple of submissions now. Let's take a look at those. We have one last deck, and then it is time to wrap up the stream. Actually, one last thing to look at on Reddit, and then the last deck. So, what is this? Hey, Sprout may end up still up mending bad, but it's got Victor crying in the corner. Oh, yep. See, either we spend 2 mana to make one of these, which are good, don't get me wrong, augment is useful, or you can just grant it +1/+1 for 1 mana, because Bandle is a thing. Ah, sadness. The Frey Sprout is at least cute, though. We can at least remember the fact that it's adorable. But I technically got a win. It wasn't, to be fair, it was a pretty slow win, but it was all right. They buffed creations to also give +1/+1. And they did buff it. I do like the buff. Don't get me wrong. Not shitting on the buff. Mostly complaining, as usual. Complaining about the fact that it didn't make it as viable. Glassman, welcome back. I need to import from Martin. Martin, I'm going to remove one of your other decks. Apologies. Yes. What do we want to remove? I actually like the Jarvan. I like the Jarvan a lot, so we'll just keep the Jarvan for now. Feeling evil indeed. You know my relationship with Gangplank. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. I don't like his pirate energy sometimes, though I do like his salty oranges thing. That's pretty good. They're pretty tasty. A+ on that, Gangplank, but only that. Martin Thomas, and we are looking at... I don't know. I have been told it is evil, so we're gonna name it as such. Right here, let's edit and take a look. We have Burgeoning, Parley, Arachnoid, Dreadway, Fortune Croaker, Make It Rain, Unspeakable, Horror, Vile, Boo, Sentinel, Doombeast, Petty Officer, Salvage, Twisted Fate, Sprayfin, Gangplank, Whale, Rekindler, and Dreadway. So it's a Sentinel Gangplank with some TF draw in there as well. Forgot Bildra. What is my kryptonite? We're slowly gaining a tolerance, you know? It's like when you eat the thing you're allergic to, so you can finally, your body will stop overreacting. That's me and the misplays that I make in Bilgewater. For those of you who don't know, I don't like Bilgewater. It's just one of my least favorite regions to pilot because it makes the least sense. And I also just have I also just don't have any instinctive like attraction to the champions that come from Bilgewater, which is just a personal taste thing, honestly. Also, Kamado-kun running Victor Aphelios, so I'm expecting Moon Boy action. Also, they have a prismatic Aphelios, very pretty, very pretty. I'm gonna wait until I have a thing that I can cast. That's also a thing that we're gonna do. I do have a horror. It is horrifying. It is here. Do I have a Parley? Need to think about Nexus damage here as well, but if you just let this happen, I'll take it. They might have a Mystic Shot. They do have a Mystic Shot, fair enough. Bop. Bap it a boop. Sentinel? Probably. As 2 deckhands. Though we want the kegs after anything else has happened. Do you have a get excited? I don't have any other major sources of damage. Ooh, this might be exciting. That might work. Manokun Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Where's Nezuko? So I went to the store the other day, and I got like I think I got a compliment because the way my hair is now, I used to have it dyed from up here, which some of you know already. When I started streaming a year ago, the red part of my hair was like up here and then has grown out. But I went into a store, and because I have like orangey red ends of my hair, someone said I looked like Nezuko, and I was just like, you know, I'll take it. I don't have the muzzle, nor do I have a box, but I'll take it anyway. There's another gangplank. I do just have Big Chonkity Boy, to be fair, that I cannot block. I also cannot slay it. I do have a keg, which does make it 2 damage to all enemies, but I might just take the gem here. Nezuko cosplay when? I could probably do it, honestly. My hair is in the perfect state for doing it. Got some problems. No combat tricks that make it rain, overbound spells, sunk cost. Plunder's an awkward mechanic. Plunder is fun, though, I have to say, I think. Did they kill the keg here? They might just kill keg here. Though I might have used enough of their spells. There's a beautiful make it rain. I want them to cast stuff here, though. I could also just cast a gangplank, see what they do. That's 4 damage now. We have a parley, we have withering. We don't have withering. We have parley, we have make it rain now. OG plunder was cringe. Sound cost is a blessing. There's a spacey sketcher. Yes, I think so. You're discarding a gem. I'd like to try for damage here. That resolved. Incredible. We have 13 damage on board right now. They don't do anything. There's a Crescent Strike. Okay. Invoked. Yep, that's fine. We still get 4 damage in here, I think. Unless they have another Mystic Shot, but they would have used it on the keg before anyway. There's a Phelios. Okay. They were waiting until the board was clear, that's why. They have Crescendum somewhere. Gangplank's at 3 of 5. Withering Whale brings us up to 4. Petty Officer is okay. There's Summon Random 2 cost. Here we go. Moon Boy. What's doing? Oh, Sting Officer. Okay. Kind of want to try and cast this. I kind of want to try and cast that. It worked. Okay, good. No elusive incoming for us. We also just have a Withering Whale if need be. There's a Gifts from Beyond. Severum Life Steal. Don't have Quick Attack, though. So it's not a fantastic trade. Let's see what this summons. Follower, they're at 9. Oh, shit. Crimson Bloodletter, you fuck. I love you, but why? Deal 5 to a unit. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Goodbye. Goodbye. Nice one drop. Killed the petty officer, but that's okay. If I swing here, I think I'm just gonna swing. Withering Whale does the rest of the job on the Aphelios if we need to, I think. There's a Mystic Shot. Do you have a way of saving him? I'm really hoping you don't. This brings us back up to 20. We have Fortune Croaker to poke the 2-3 probably for draw. Aphelios is dead. Fantastic. Gangplank leveled somewhere. We might be able to draw him again, hopefully. There's a Pharaoh's Financier. That could be kind of scary, but probably fine. Unless it gets like True Shot, which would be annoying, but our stuff is pretty beefy. It's beefy enough, honestly. Let's hit that. Smack it real good. There's a Vile Feast that gives us another unit. Honestly, we just need to be able to go around with units. They do still have a Severum. They did take my Burgeoning Sentinel. No, thank you. There's a... Oh, hi, TF. Oh, hi, TF. Can you live here? What's good for you? So, red card pings Nexus. We don't... I mean, it's nice if we can do it on the right turn. I'm sorry. Destiny's Call?
Say I wanted to see the world.
I'm sorry. Destiny's... Alright. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Do you have any other... Oh, you have Severum. Oh, do you cast Severum? They probably cast Severum, right? Do they see the TF stun? That shuffle mechanic is cool. Let's make it into hard removal spell. Oh wait, this region shouldn't have hard removal. Make it a single target ruination. They do cast Severum. I have bad news for you. I have really bad news for you. And it's called, fuck that noise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not actually. I will also, I think, drain to get a Spooter. And then we have a pretty decent swing. They've used a bunch of Mystic Shots by now, so we might honestly just be able to go around them. That's also just elusive straight up. Do I just try and go around though? I could cast this anyway. They have 4 cards in hand. But I think honestly I'm just gonna attack them. I'm just gonna try and go face. That's 10 damage. They can block what at most? They cannot, well, they didn't block the 3/3. So that worked for me. Should have given the version with 2 savages. Oh, 2 salvage? Oh, 2 salvage. I mean, this one kind of worked, though. We didn't get to see, well, I feel like our opponent's deck was just kind of let us do things for a while. The Make It Rain for 4 damage, though, pretty fucking good. But on that note, we have hit almost the 4-hour mark, and I have actually finished all of my submissions for today, I think. Yes, I think so. I think I am correct in that assumption. Was AIDS because they killed Spooter. Oh, good old Spoods. I kill Spoods in my house and also in the game. And, well, I try not to kill too many spiders, but they freak me out, okay? Rude as fuck. Absolute trash. Absolute trash because they killed a unit. How dare our opponent do things still? But I think I'm going to head out for the evening. Had an excellent time streaming tonight. I almost knocked over my drink. It's fine. We're not going to do the cool leading thing. We're going to leave it there. But anyway, shout out to Sir Turman for the raid again. Don't forget to follow. My social media is below. I also have a Discord and so on and so forth. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time for Hollow Knight, which will be continuing on with a little bit. And then after Hollow Knight around 5 or 6 o'clock, we're gonna kick off with expeditions. Might do some lane drafts. I thought about doing it today, but ended up getting flooded with submissions anyway. Do some wonky expedition drafts, and then more viewer requests as usual. And then Sunday back at 5 p.m. Pacific for just Legends of Runeterra, expeditions, viewer requests, so on and so forth. And then Monday should be Master Duel. Change it up a little bit in the CCG space. And then I might actually be online Tuesday, Wednesday. It depends. I'm on vacation, so I have a lot more time to do things and just like be around on Twitch, which is kind of fun. But yeah, hope to see you all in a future stream. Thank you all for coming by today. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I know I did. And thank you all again. Good night, Internet. Have a good start of your weekend or continuation of such if you are already enjoying the weekend. Goodbye.